There it is.
No turning back now.
No turning back now. We got it. We're here. This is ArachNerds episode 19. Brought to you by FulviusApparel.com. I just had the 'Tis the Season sale go live, so site-wide. So all the products, buy two, get one free. And then I've got keychains to be included with an order and koozies included with an order. And then you get an entry for a Carhartt backpack that I have, a Fulvius branded Carhartt, tastefully branded. It's not like a massive logo off the back. It's off sort of small to the corner. So anytime, like any orders placed between now and the 1st of January, New Year's Day, you get entered into that. So if you order once, you get an entry. If you order 5 times, you get 5 entries. Like there's no real limit there. And then I'll do that drawing probably New Year's Day, afternoon or night, depending on what we've got going on as far as holiday stuff and whatnot. But either way, go check that out. I figured it would be easier to do that instead of doing like a Black Friday sale and then, having a cutoff for that and then being like, well, here's a Christmas sale. So I decided to just do today through the new year, buy two, get one free. So go check that out at FulviusApparel.com. And I don't have any of the Underdark stuff
yet.
That is not on the website. If you want the Underdark exclusives, which if you're in the Tarantula Addicts Discord, you will have seen.
Shout out Tarantula Addicts.
That's right. You will have seen some of these in the Underdark. What is it called? A subthread on there, or what's the breakdown?
That's a good question. I'm not sure what the official terminology is. I use the term thread, the Underdark thread. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to call it. I
would consider it a thread, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's what I'm gonna say. But the Underdark thread, if you're in there, you'll see bunch of designs. Channel. There we go. Thank you. Underdark channel. All right. Nice. Okay.
So if you're in there, you've seen some of the new designs that are going to be exclusive to Dritz and the Underdark. Might talk to him about opening up availability to those on the website, but for brief periods of time, like once or twice a year. If people want to order them online or order them, they can order them, I guess, direct from Dritz currently. If you can get a hold of them.
I believe his Palm Street has them listed as line items as well.
I forgot about his Palm Street.
Yeah, and then also the holiday giveaway on in the Underdark channel.
Give us the deets on that.
Well, an anonymous individual graciously kind of gifted Justin and I with some funds and an idea. Like, you got to basically, there's this pinned message in the channel. It outlines what you got to do. You got to do a couple things, and you get entered in a drawing for like $150 gift card, continental US only, Underdark Inverts gift card, and then I think you get a free shirt from Fulvius as well.
And they're likely to include more than just a shirt, I'm sure. So
yeah, it's gonna be a heavy bag. It'll be a heavy bag.
I usually, when it comes to giveaways and like donation kind of stuff, I try to pull out all the stops when I can. So
seems pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Definitely check it out. It's linked. It's pinned. You just kind of click the Google link. I think it's running. It's running till.
I'll pull it up. Let me look.
Yeah, pull it up. I think it's running till maybe the new year, sometime after Christmas.
I could fit so many Uncrustables in that backpack, someone said. Nice.
You think it's like the regular grape ones or the strawberry ones?
Oh, and I just thought Dritz's.
Yeah, I like the strawberry ones too. Oh, Snoopy. Shout out Snoop. Yeah, Snoopy's a good guy.
Oh, I gotta scroll back a ways. There it is.
Yes.
Which, if you're not in the Tarantula Addicts Discord, if you go on Discord and search Tarantula Addicts, it should pop up, correct?
Shout out no.
It's not like an like private or link only kind of thing.
Nope, it's public. You just gotta.
So Underdark and Fulvi's Apparel 2025 holiday giveaway. Please, here's the rules, but simply follow the link to the Google form. Submit your Discord username. The giveaway runs now until 12/24/25. Christmas Eve, my birthday. And the winner will be drawn in a future episode of the ArachNerds podcast. After that date, the drawing will be conducted using a random generator, but the exact date of the episode is TBD, so please be patient. 1 entry per person, U.S. continental, like Bill said, must be 18 and legally able to own tarantulas in your area. Anyone in the TA community can enter, but this giveaway will only be posted here in the Underdark channel. And prizes is $150 value mystery tea box from Underdark and some Fulvius stuff. The mystery box will be a surprise. You won't know what's inside until it arrives. However, if you have specific preferences, old world, new world, you'll let Dritz know. And if you're limited on space, you can only take 1 new spider. You can let him know. And that in advance, and shipping will occur when the weather allows it for safe transit. For the shirt, we'll just figure that out. Because like I said, it'll probably be more than just a shirt. So, yeah. So till Christmas Eve, hop on over and check that out.
Look into it.
I haven't got on Discord yet. I don't know.
It took me a while, buddy.
Justin's still learning.
I'm still. I've gotten better. The only issue is I don't have notification turned on. So like unless someone tags me in like the sexing channel for molts and stuff. Like Phil's my notifications. Like Phil will literally like text me and be like, "Hey, check Discord," and I'm like, "Why? What happened?" And then I'll go and look. So I'm getting better. I'm figuring it out, but I feel
that's how I am on that. That's how I am on that group on I think it's Instagram. The group.
Yeah.
I just have stuff turned off because my phone just keeps blowing up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll just, and then once somebody tags me, then it shows me that somebody tagged me. But other than that, my notifications are kind of turned off.
Yeah, I'm in a handful of group chats on Instagram, and it's like nonstop. That's why.
Yeah, see, I
have the notifications on, but my phone stays on silent pretty much 24/7 at this point. Like,
I even yell at my wife when she asks me to group chats. I'm like, don't do that. You keep that to yourself.
Yeah. The worst is like the group text that you can't leave.
Yep.
Like you have no way of removing yourself.
I just type unsubscribe, and people they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, and then I just reply, "Stop." Yeah.
In all caps or whatever. Yeah.
Well, this episode we are joined once again by Mr. Dylan Tinney of 8 Deadly Sins. We've been meaning to have another round with Dylan here, and it's
time.
It's time. So here we are. But
here we are.
Phil, is there anything new in your world?
Well, I helped Underdark vend a local show in Massachusetts, and I got another polymorpha. So I've got a nice group of they look like Arizona Scolopendra polymorpha. I know at least one of them is. And I know at least one of them is a big female. We'll see what this other dude is. I got a good sized one this weekend. And then I also picked up another Scolopendra species whitebeard pling from Johnny Venom. And then one of Dritz's business partners was able to get me a full-grown whitebeard centipede. And it is I've only seen a picture of it, but it makes a Sharpie marker look small. It's very big, and hopefully it's a dude, so that
Only one way to find out.
yeah, you got to drown it.
Drown it.
But yeah. So I got a couple more peds. Just doing ped stuff over here. I got that Orion McGonagall, Chilopodra, reproduction and husbandry and captivity.
Oh
book.
yeah.
So I've been reading about peds.
The one earlier, I was talking to you and Juice, I thought you were talking about the older Scorpion book, and Juice was like, "How's that book?" I was like, "Outdated," because that book was originally published in like the 60s, and then it got reprinted in like I think the 90s, and then reprinted again sometime in the 2000s, I think. And like, I was like, "It's dated," and then there was like, "Oh wait, they're talking about the Centipede book. Never mind." You know,
wait, this was written in 2014, dude.
Right?
This is like, you're like, oh,
yeah, my bad.
No, still a great book. Both great books. Learning a lot about peds, a lot about things that go wrong, like health problems.
How big is that book? Like, how many pages is it? Is it like substantial? Because I mean, there's
like
surely that's one of very few
like
books out
over
there
100
on Centipede specifically.
It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty all encompassing. It covers a bunch of different stuff, even like non-scolopendra, even like the other like
Adjacent
centipede
stuff.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're called. Like I do, but I can't say it.
Mm-hmm.
So all that stuff, and I don't know, reproduction, what it looks like, how to set up enclosures for like I don't know. I've been looking at a lot of Scolopendra heros.
Mm-hmm.
So those are pretty cool looking too. There's a lot of stuff about that in that book, and like there's a bunch of pictures of them in like big, those like huge, like they have panthos in them, like those huge plastic rounds, like those really big plastic delis, and they have a bunch of those, and there's like rocks in them, and the heros are like in the rocks in the delis breeding. It's like, whoa, yeah, dude, it talks about how to set up enclosures, and it's just like it seems very informative. From I haven't spent as much time as I'd like with it just yet, but it seems like it's really, really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's really I don't know of any other books that are sort of centipede specific.
Hannes told me this book, dude. I asked him because I couldn't find anything, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I casually know because I'm him." And I was like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, man, he's that guy that's like, if you're looking for something like super specific, super niche that like no one's doing anything with, he'd be like, "You know what I'm talking about?" He'd be like, "Oh yeah.
Hey, I have this like really
that two people have in the world, yeah,
really obscure question about temperate small European scorpions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've actually when I was 12 years old, I bred 60 of those in plastic deli cups with drinking beer."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, that guy's wild. He's got all the answers.
Mm-hmm. That he does.
What about you? What about you? Any other? What other? What about you?
Damn. So I had some stuff from Dylan here come in.
Okay.
I'm up now. I'm at 4 Heterothelea gabonensis.
Okay.
Snagged some from him off No, it wasn't off Palm Street. It was after Palm Street. I was like, "Hey, you got any gabonensis?" And he's like, "I sure do." And so
you had to message me though, because Palm Street's really stickler.
Yeah, he was like, "Message me on Messenger." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
that must mean that Palm Street watches, because
they do. I got yelled at one time.
Yeah, they don't like sales off the platform.
Nope.
So had to go to like a digital speakeasy. Yeah, so I've had Villicella in the past, but I've not had gabonensis, and I bought one Gabonensis at a show a couple weeks ago, and it's like the same size as the ones you sent me, like small. So I'm up to 4 of those now. Really excited because that is a very cool genus. I was, Phil and I were talking about it briefly the other night.
Yeah,
they're pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's so interesting. And I was even on iNat the other night, just sort of looking up the genus just to see what other stuff people find. Because I'm like, surely there's other species in that group that just aren't, in the hobby for whatever reason. And most of them were kind of unimpressive, just brown spiders from what I saw, but still interesting.
You still like the
webbing,
webbing
dude.
eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the heavy webbing a lot, and that's
Yeah.
they are little beasts when it comes to food, man. Because I remember when I had the Villicella, dude, it was like you threw food in there, they were on it. No time.
Yeah.
Very
Tackle
little.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if they can grab it, they'll eat it.
And then so I got those. I got a Vietnam Silver.
Yes. Excellent.
Which I'm super excited about because Phil has one and he's always sending pictures of it in the ArachNerds group. And so
it doesn't look real.
It doesn't. Yeah. So saw one of those on Dillon's Palm Street and said, sign me up. Grabbed a Ceratogyrus myrtinalis, which I thought was also cool because that's not a species I feel like you see that often. But in my opinion, it's one of the prettier baboons, I think.
They almost look like they almost look like the Chordatus, the Pteronochelys.
That's probably why I like them so much because like Chordatus is probably my favorite of the baboons for sure.
I'm half tempted to keep these 2 that I brought in, to be honest with you.
Dude, I went back and forth with myself so many times going, just tell them to add one to the box.
And they're a good size too. They're
throw it in there. Just throw it in there.
They're probably like 3/4 inch, so
yeah,
they're not like terrible.
Yeah, those are gorgeous. Mine was out the other night, and I threw it to cricket, and it sat there long enough for me to snap some pictures and stuff. It was just kind of chilling outside of its burrow. Usually it takes off as soon as I touch the tub, but man, it's just like staring at that thing. I'm like, that's a freaking gorgeous spider.
It's crazy to think like these things live out in the wild,
Yeah.
I think one of the most underrated ones is like the Quaison Blues.
Yes. Oh my god, dude.
Dude,
those females, the way that the light reflects off the setae, holy crap!
Yeah.
I've never seen it in another spider, dude.
Yep. I had one years ago, like, gosh, probably showing my age here, but probably like 4 years, maybe 5 years ago. Probably closer to 4, but had one years ago, and then I ended up selling her because I was like, I don't know, like how it, and like males were nowhere, and I was like limited on space. And then the other day, not the other day, but the one show I was at here in Colorado, my buddy from Outlaw Arachnids had a female on his table. And I told him, I was like, dude, if you don't sell her after the show, like by the time the show ends, I'm going to take her home. And he had her on that Sunday.
Pulled her off the table. Yeah.
Yeah, he had her that Sunday, and I was like, all right, well, she's coming home with me because it's been like a void,
Dude, they're beautiful, and they can be tricky too.
Yeah.
Like I've tried twice with Dritz to pair them, and like the females like down to clown, but only like sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's got to be quiet and dark, and you can't fucking sneeze because they can be tricky for sure. And they also will eat the dudes. They will eat the dudes.
Yep. I had that same issue with Himalayana.
Really?
I paired up Himalayana, and Dritz sent me the wrong male, and he sent me a Nepalensis instead of a Himalayana. And I was like, I messaged him after the deed was done, and I'm like, I don't know, man, something seems off. Like that doesn't seem like a Himalayana male. And they paired, and she ended up dropping a sack, but I ended up tossing it out because I'm not going to raise, a sack full of hybrids.
Yeah, hybrids, yeah.
But yeah, I was giving him crap about that. I was like, yeah, he sent me the wrong mail. And he's like, dude, I thought that was Himalayana. I'm like, no, that was Nepalensis. I mean, still a cool spider, but not what I needed,
Right, exactly. No, totally. Super subtle.
Yeah.
That's
But
funny.
at first glance, they kind of look the same, and then like you start looking at it more, and you're like, hang on a second, like something's wrong here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I told Dritz, I was like, I just flushed that sack because it was no good, anyways. You know, a bunch of
You don't want that.
hybrids, yeah.
Yeah. Well, everything that came in today was, packaged perfectly as usual, and
Yeah, man, pillow fluff for the win, right?
Yeah.
And if you got a saggy pillow, you can use it.
And so I got that from you, and then earlier this week, Tuesday, I had 2 Ephebopus marinus from Marshall ArachNerds.
Nice.
Also from Palm Street. They sent I got a free curly hair sling that came in the deal with it, and I was like, I don't really need a curly hair, but
yeah,
I fed it the other night, and I was like, okay, you're cool, you can stay.
Yeah,
dude, it's like the size of a grain of rice. It was like on your finger.
It's still way bigger than that Calcody sling that I have.
Yeah.
And that bicoloratum sling I have is teeny tiny
Still
too.
Tiny.
How are those erratum slings?
Oh, they're doing good. They're rocking and rolling, man.
Are they?
Yeah.
Any color yet or no?
Yeah, they're starting to get a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. I had a bigger male, but I ended up trading him to Kyle at Caveman for a Bambus they had.
Excellent.
And some other stuff. And then I might be getting another Bambus might be happening here next week. We'll see. Still working.
He's hooked. He's hooked.
I'm Team Bambus, dude. I'm like, I got the shirt on.
Yeah.
I'm all about some Bambus, man. I'm up to 4 or 5 of those currently.
I have a small female here. I got her from Jeannie Abbott when she was getting out of the hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
She sent me
I don't see males.
Yeah. I used to have a big female. She was probably like 4.5, maybe a little bit more. I mean, she was a big one, ready to breed apparently, but I ended up selling her because I didn't have any, like, I couldn't find males anywhere.
They're tough to find.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much anytime Tom Saxon has them on his website, I'm going and buying them. Is pretty much what's been happening.
He's hoarding.
He's hoarding. Well, I'm figuring, like we've talked about, thinking sort of down the line and thinking of, Dritz also in mind. Like, if I hit a male, then maybe we can make.
Dude, he has
happen,
like 2 or 3 females in the corner. I know right where they are. They're ready for sure, because they don't need to be big to reproduce.
Yeah.
No, they're not a very big species.
Nope, not at all. And they're gorgeous.
Yeah. Same thing with I produced Tapinocenius plumipes earlier this year, and those are super underrated too. They're super pretty.
Yeah.
They're not very big. Like mom, maybe 4 inches if she stretches all the way out.
Mm-hmm.
But she made me a nice egg sack. So I'm waiting on Rasty right now.
Those are cool. Those are super cool.
And then I pulled Espinacylus rufus, the peach earth tiger. Those are in the incubator.
Those are on the list at some point too.
A favorite.
There was so much stuff on your Palm Street the other night that I was like, my wife and child were like, we're watching the Star Wars movies. We introduced our 12-year-old to Star Wars, so it was time to watch Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like on his Palm Street while I'm watching Attack of the Clones, like looking at the list and seeing like, okay, how much further until we get to. That's why I was like, put up the mirror analysis. I gotta go, but I was like, I need you to I can't wait. So,
put up that Bluefoot baboon, yeah.
Yeah.
Siri Pagafish Schmitty.
Ooh.
The Fongnak Kabang locality, I produced those just recently, probably like a couple months ago. My female gave me a sack.
Those are beautiful.
It was weird when I pulled that egg sack. Like, it was dry on the inside, and I wasn't expecting that. And a lot of the eggs hadn't what's the word I'm looking for? Developed. There was a lot of like just dead eggs, but there was a lot of like eggs with legs too. So I was able to save what I can. I still ended up with like 70 or 80 babies out of that sack, so not
Oh,
terrible.
wow, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're
And then
doing
one-
that, you're separating those, like the surviving eggs. Are you setting those up in sort of the deli cup kind of situation that Dave Fisher has shown? Like, what do you?
I used to do that, and then hang on, I'll show you what I have right now. So this is how I have the Rufus set up, just
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
damp substrate with the deli cup lid in there. And then I just crack the egg sack open to see how they're doing. And they all look super healthy, and they're wiggling around quite a bit, so that's always good.
And you get to set up in an incubator setting?
Yeah.
Like just a regular, like what we would use for snake eggs and stuff?
I just have them sit in my bedroom. I mean, right now it's like 77 degrees in here, maybe
Oh, geez,
79
okay.
probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's warm.
It stays pretty hot in here, so
Yeah.
I don't have to ever buy like an incubator.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep it warm because of everything I'm breeding right now. I got so much that I'm waiting on. Harpacteria babiana should be
Oh,
dropping.
nice.
Cow sock, Ornithoxinus cow sock.
Another banger.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to line my Cereopagopus robustus. I have a male and a female, but I'm trying to force this male into growing up because my female's been ready. I'm just waiting on him. So hopefully I'm able to line those up. Kilobrachys species Cereberii is another one that I'm working on right
Yes,
now.
dude. Those are so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, super underrated.
My female dropped a sack for me, and then I was going to pull it at 25 days. Because they're a smaller species, so like anything that's like a smaller spider, like even the Rufus, I pulled at 25 days.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because like they develop a little bit faster. So I'll pull at 25 days. But I woke up that morning and she was in there eating it, and I'm like, really?
Oh,
Really?
man, that sucks.
The day I was supposed to pull that egg sack, you're eating it.
She was waiting.
Yep, she knew it. She knew. And then my Ephebopus marinus dropped a sack, and she kept it for probably like 3 weeks. And I was like, nice, I got an E. marinus sack. And then like a couple days after that, she ate it.
Yeah, because that was one that I was like, when you mentioned that, I was like, oh sweet, like keep me posted on those because I was interested.
Yeah, and that was
And you're
her.
like,
That
"Yeah,
was
she ate it." So
that was her fourth one in a row. So I'm about to rehome her.
she's just eating all of them, like just
Yeah, and I don't know why I even changed her enclosure. I had her set up in like a critter keeper, and I'm like, well, they're kind of crappy. Maybe it's too much like airflow for her because they're like a fossorial.
Yeah.
So I put her in an 8x8x12 like I do with all my fossorials, and she dropped that one and had it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then she ate it. So right now they can double, triple clutch. So right now I'm just feeding her every day to take away that hunger. So every day I'll toss crickets or toss roaches in there until she finally like webs up her entrance and tells me no more food. And then I'm gonna see what happens. So hopefully she keeps an egg sack so we have some skeleton leg babies.
Well, I've got 3 now because I picked up one at that same show. I got a different show actually a couple weeks ago. I got a juvie, and then I just got the 2 from Jess and Ryan. And those 2 I just got are 2.5 inches, and those things don't give a fuck, dude. I was like getting them set up and stuff, and I'm like, they won't once they throw up, like they don't move. They just sit there.
They play for keeps. Dude.
They won't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But that's why they're so pricey, because like they're known to eat egg sacs. And my buddy Richard Ogren down in Florida, he owns I forgot the name of his business, but he's like the Ephebopus king. I mean, he breeds Cyanathus, Rufescens, Miranus.
Is that a similar trend like with the whole genus as far
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does it like no issues, but he also lives in Florida. I'm thinking maybe like the humidity has something to do with it. You know,
Yeah.
here in Colorado,
sense.
it's dry. I mean, I can dampen the substrate as much as I want, but without like, you know, that natural humidity on the outside of the cage, maybe something's a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's why he has so much success because of where he lives.
Do you run a humidifier in your room?
I do once in a while. I try not to let it drop below like 40.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, I do have a beardy. I can't let it get like too humid in here
Yeah.
because then you run like respiratory infection. But I try to keep it like 40-50%
Yeah.
at all times.
That's why I'm really liking this sort of quote unquote cabinet setup that I've got, you know, almost all of my entire collection in currently.
Mhm.
And I want to get a heat. I talked to Jen at Black Box, who's a sponsor of the network, about getting one of the smallest size heat panel they've got, because the cage or the Black Box setup they're in, I didn't have routed for a heat panel because most of the stuff I keep ambient anyways, so I don't.
Mhm.
I'll usually get my racks and stuff with heat. I just won't have it plugged in. I just like to have it in case I do need it. But I want to get a heat panel set up in that just to be able to raise the temperatures, get them a little warmer. Right now, it's sort of hovering in the high 70s, like maybe hit 80 on a good day, but I would like to bump it up a little more. And then I think once I do that, I have another empty cage that I had one of the green bush rats in, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
convert that, put some of some of the bigger stuff that doesn't need as much heat in that, and then keep that bigger setup for the smaller juvies and slings and stuff to kind of give them the heat.
Keep them warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was doing ice pods for a little while, but it was getting too warm in my bedroom for ice pods. So I had a lady here in town that just took them all. You know, I gave her like a bulk price for all of them because she keeps her house, you know, kind of on the cooler side.
Mm-hmm.
And she took them and she's like, dude, they're like within a couple weeks, they're already like back to breeding and you know, just thriving. And I was like, see, that's what they needed. It just gets too warm in my bedroom, you know, and they can't handle that like 70, 80 degrees. They need something cooler. But I do have the pair of African giant millipedes. I have a male and a female here. I've been working on trying to get those to breed. I've caught them pairing plenty of times, but I haven't seen any babies yet. So I guess we'll see. The female looks like she's. What's that?
How do you sex those?
So the seventh segment, when you like fold the head back on them,
The
males.
seventh segment.
The seventh segment. Yep.
That's crazy.
So
It's just the seventh one.
Yep. Hang on 1 second.
Oh shit, dude! I'm gonna sex some millipedes, bro, without drowning them.
You don't have to flatline them to
Yeah.
what's what.
Yeah.
So on males, here's see the missing segment right there? Hang on.
Yeah.
Let them.
I do.
So there'd be like a missing right there. It is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Those things are wild, dude.
See that missing segment?
Yeah, there it is, dude. Whoa.
So that's a male. That's where the gonopore comes out when they pair. And then the females will have just legs there. So this is the female. And they're also like thicker bodied. Like this is.
It's a unit.
Yeah, she's a tank, but I don't know if she's gonna open. Sometimes you have to tickle them. Come on, baby.
Imagine being the first human being to see one of those in the wild and be like, "What in the fuck?"
But you can
Holy shit!
kind of see how they just have legs.
Yeah. Oh,
So
nice.
this is the female, and they're also like you could see they're thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, it's a
So.
straight up sausage, bro.
Yeah. And
That's
like I said, I've caught them pairing multiple times. I'm just waiting to see if I can see babies, you know.
I don't
It's
even
crazy.
like those lay eggs. Do they give live? Or like I don't.
So they lay eggs, and then the moms will like wrap around them for a little bit.
Centipedes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
like peed, like some peed.
Yeah. So they protect their eggs for a little while, or they'll disguise them as poop. So when millipedes poop, it's just like little round, like kind of egg looking things.
That's what my mom did.
She disguised you as poop.
Yep.
So they'll disguise the eggs as poop, and then all of a sudden you'll have like a baby millipede hatch out of there.
Wow, dude, a poop egg?
Yep.
So you're telling me you got to just leave all the poop in case it's an egg?
Yeah. Yeah. I had somebody message me one time, and they were like, hey, so I cleaned out my millipede cage, and I'm like, like you threw away like maybe some babies, you know.
Oh god, dude.
I was like, it's just better to leave all that in there, you know. It's kind of gross to think about, but it's all natural. I mean,
Is that what you do, Justin?
Yes.
just leave it all in there.
Just leave it all in there.
That's what I do with the mice, hoping that maybe one of those might be eggs.
Those mouse poops is an egg.
Yeah. I got some hoppers now that I got to separate because now I went from 3 in this group to now there's like 10. I got to split some of them up and do another bin. So.
Dude, I finally got my male cockseye to take a frozen thawed pinky last night.
Nice.
And you should have heard the slew of profanity that came out of my mouth in my kitchen. My aunt upstairs must have thought I stubbed my toe so hard as I'm screaming at this goddamn red worm at my kitchen table because it ate a frozen thawed pinky. And it's just like, I hate getting live mice. I'm not breeding mice. It's just such a...
It's not that bad if you do it on a small scale. If you do like a lot, it is a lot of work. But if you just have like 1 or 2 bins like I do, dude, it's
dude, I can't keep that shit in my garage. It's 20 degrees out.
I have a heat pad on mine, and they know exactly where it's at.
It's 20 degrees out right now, brother.
Oh, it's 80 again here today. So
what,
dude?
It's 80 degrees.
It is. It was freezing cold. It was like almost. It was. We were at freezing like last week, and then this week it's like, yep, 80.
Wow.
Crap.
It's been like 50s here, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's 36 degrees out right now, dude.
Lost half my damn guppies because I didn't have the heater on in the tank. And then I put the heater in, and then it's like, yeah, well, we're going back to summer anyway, so you don't even need it.
That's fried, dude.
I'm making a super species of guppy, though, because the ones that survived the cold snap are now going to pass on these genes.
You're engineering the
most bulletproof fish.
Guppies.
The only thing they're not going to be invincible against is the baby rhino rats.
Or breathing air.
Or the chapalas, yeah.
Oh, that's actually really funny.
But are you you got some Metallica cooking too, or is that?
Yeah, my female is super gravid. So I'm hoping she drops a sack soon. She's still eating. She took a big dubia last night, so. But her butt is gigantic. I didn't witness a pairing with her. I just kind of like go have the male in there, and then the next morning she was eating on him. So,
damn.
And I forgot to press record on my thing so I could watch them overnight to see if they actually paired. So I guess we'll see if she drops the sack. That'd be cool.
I feel like a lot of the times when she eats them, that's good.
Yeah. Well, my Vitata female, she's always nice to the males. Like any male that I ever put in there.
Dude, it's women. Yeah. Sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're not. Man, can't live with them. Can't live without them.
Right. Same thing with my Schmitty. Like my Siri-Pagapis Schmitty, when I paired her up, she hates everybody, but she was like super nice to that male.
Really?
Same thing with my Bach mom, my Von Worthy. Like they're all super nice to the males.
Wow.
Yeah.
Von Worthy and Bach Ma are sweet.
Not
like,
to me, but they don't mind the males. Yeah.
Mine are horrendous. Like,
I'm almost
wow.
so like, I'm so. This is something else Phil and I were sort of texting back and forth about. Was it yesterday or the day before? Like,
Could have been.
I don't know that I wanted. I like Bachma a lot, but I'm really not sure that I want to deal with any more Seriapagavus.
Dude, but they're not
Yeah,
that
dude.
bad, dude. You
They're
get a
not
big
that bad,
tub.
but I just like
Dude, don't be a
rehousing
wiener.
always
No,
like,
you get a long paintbrush, you get a big tub.
Honestly,
You bend your knees.
my female's not terrible, honestly. Like you can go in and change her water dish and stuff like that. But if you like keep poking her and stuff, obviously she's gonna get mad.
She'll let you know. She'll let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to be touched, but if you were just doing like maintenance, like picking up boluses and cleaning her water dish and things like that, like she doesn't really care.
yeah, that
Gosh.
it's never an issue. But it's like when I have to rehouse, the albistriatus and stuff. It's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do circles and I'm gonna do parkour off the wall and like climb up them and then jump off and like just all over the place. And
Yeah.
it made me appreciate Bacillotharia and some of the other stuff so much more because I'm like, there's just none of that crap. It's just
My
very,
I kind of
Vitata
like that.
my Vitata is a big sweet girl. She doesn't really care.
dude. I was so tempted to handle the Subfusca that I was rehousing and stuff. They're so mellow. They are so
Yeah.
chill. Like, I couldn't. I was pushing those things out of the tub with a brush because they kept like going back down and digging.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
just
I
wanna get
literally
away.
had to like practically scoop them out and like not even a threat pose, like never even tried to take off. Like literally just wanted to curl up in the corner and like pretend that I wasn't there. And I was like,
Yep. I have a Miranda female. She's a sweet girl as well.
Yeah.
And then I have a Sophiska Highland, and then I have 4 Lowlands that I'm raising up, and then I have 5 Ornatas that I'm raising up.
Oh God.
I'm trying to work on some ESA because there was one guy that used to work on ESA here in Colorado, and then he kind of got out of it. So nobody really produces ESA here anymore. So that's up to me now.
Well, I've got the 3 Lowland and then I've got a Highland. It's sold as a Highland. I don't know if it actually is or not, but I don't even know what that one's going to be. I think it's going to be molting here soon. I think it's in pre-molt. So if it ends up being
microscope,
that depends on if I can get a molt that I can actually unfold. Like both those Subfusca molts that I was trying to look at the last 2 days in that microscope, dude, they were like tacoed, and like getting them to trying to get them to unfold was an absolute nightmare.
Warm soapy water.
I had them in that, and it just would not separate.
Usually that does the trick for me. I'll just let them sit in the water for like 5-10 minutes, and then I'll come back and spread it out on a paper plate.
Yeah, mine, they wouldn't budge. It was really pissing me off because I was like super excited. And then I had to send, ventral pics and be like,
God, dude.
Could you suck my tarantula?
Like, some people were like, it's a male. And I'm like, y'all don't.
Dude, see, I'm pretty sure I don't know, dude. I'm pretty sure Dritz and I were right. I don't know. Maybe we're wrong.
I trust Paul's judgment more than the people that I don't know commenting.
Usually Dritz is pretty good, dude. Usually he's decent. Like I would say he's above average with that stuff. And the first one definitely looked female. Or whichever one I said looked female. Whichever picture that was. Yeah. Okay. That's what I could tell you.
I don't even try to vent sex anymore. I just go for the molt.
And molts don't want to cooperate.
Yeah.
Justin has sausage fingers.
I do. It's a problem.
It's a struggle.
You gotta use like toothpicks,
I have bamboo skewers that I use, and then I have a small gauge needle that I use. Something Mike mentioned in the Discord was instead of like fighting it and trying to get it to, because when you dunk it, you soak it, and then you pull it out, and it all sort of like just folds back in together, and then you have to unravel it again. His thing was instead of doing that, like setting it on, your plate or whatever with your microscope, and then taking that a needle and syringe and taking that soapy water and putting it, injecting it where you can,
like
into the
inflating it.
mold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started playing around with that a little bit, and it made a difference on some things. But yeah, dude, it just even
I use those little. I got 2 pairs of those really fine tweezers.
Mhm.
Nice.
The ones like you pull your eyelashes out and stuff,
Mhm.
or eyebrows. Probably not your eyelashes, but
I know what you mean. Yeah.
yeah. I got 2 pairs of those, and they work great, especially when you have like a light behind it. You can see like where you're working with.
It makes sense,
And then
especially with the backlight.
Yeah.
yeah, I had some of those Hattie Hatties molt, but the molts are so small that it's like I'm not even gonna
Yeah, it's sometimes they're
attempt.
little.
And same with the Nonacharum.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother putting those
Until
on.
they're like 2.5 inch, I mean, you're better off like not even wasting your time because nothing's developed to that size.
Yeah.
You know, when you have like a 3/4 inch sling, like nothing's really put in place yet, so you're not going to see much. Usually around 2.5 inch. Like if you have a 6-inch spider, usually around that size, you'll see like things will start to develop. You'll see spermatheca.
Yeah, because I was doing it with the Bambus, and I think we're still weren't 100% sure on what that one was.
Is that the one we were talking about like last week or whatever, or a week and a half ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Those
tough, dude.
Yeah, those have really small spermatheca as it is. They'll have like the sideways B shape.
Well, it was the space. It was the space between the supposed gonopores. So
Yeah.
I was pretty sure it was a dude, but then it was like, yeah.
Again, the rules are always changing.
Yeah, man. The rules are like it's a very gray. Yeah.
Just when I get on the board with like what's going on, and they're like, nope, not with those. Those aren't this way. You know.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Goddamn spiders.
I mean, the base it all boils down to like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
No, dude, we're fools.
Plain and simple.
I am a fool.
That's the main problem. Like that's the base of the issues.
Yeah.
I'm just a
operator error. Correct.
We just try the best we can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you throw enough, if you throw enough shit at the wall, it'll stick.
Or it'll just repaint the wall and you still don't know what color it was underneath.
Yeah. Like, damn it.
I don't know.
There's a lot of shit on the wall now.
I think one of the other, so like the smallest Bambus may have molted, or it's definitely in pre-molt, I think. So
looking thick.
We'll see with that. Yeah. I don't know. Those are the ones in particular that I'm like, the Subfusca, like, it'd be nice to know, yeah, but if I don't find out, no big deal. But like the Bambus, it's like top priority.
Well, dude, if you got a male and you were able to figure out that you had a male, like, we can line that boy up.
Yeah.
Line his ass up. Get him laid. Protect him with the finest paintbrushes in all the land. And then we send him elsewhere to get him laid with other women. Say good luck.
Dritz did pair his, but the sack wasn't any good, right?
I'm pretty sure it was unsuccessful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the male just didn't get the job done.
I just know it didn't amount to anything. I don't know why. But I know he has 2 females.
See, I have my Highland female here is probably, he's like right around 4 inches right now, so.
One more.
Yeah. So probably like 2 more molts or so. Should be ready. But they're not very big, so Fuscas are kind of smaller. They're like the Miranda. Mirandas are kind of small too.
Yeah. Pretty though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I kind of regret not getting at least one of those at Daytona because there was at least 2 tables that had some. I was like, man, I should get. But then I saw some other stuff. I was like, nah.
Ooh,
well, just wait. Yeah. I mean, my Miranda girl's probably got like 1 or 2 more molts, and then I'll be able to pair her up. And probably offer slings out from that pairing.
Mm-hmm.
I paired my Panama Blonde, and I think she's a grandma. She's
Oh,
kind
that's
of like,
nice.
yeah, she's kind of like not eating now, so it's kind of like
Mm.
making me worried. And I messaged a guy because I bought her when I was in Utah, and I messaged a guy about it, and he's like, "Well, she's probably like 5 or 6 years old," and I was like, "Well, I mean, that's kind of old in captivity." Um, you know,
Yeah,
because
because
I think,
how old was she before you got her?
yeah, but I think captivity life is a little bit shorter than the lifespan that they have in the wild.
Depending on how if they're pushed to breed, how often they're molting,
Mm,
that could be a very viable point.
yep, because you have everything on a schedule, so like you're feeding them every week or two. They're molting on a regular schedule. Like out in the wild, they're kind of just doing the best they can.
Mm-hmm.
They're
You
working
know?
for a living.
Yeah, yeah. And here in
Yep.
captivity, I mean, 5 or 6 years, she could very well be a grandma at that point.
Yep, she could.
So kind of makes me upset, but I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe she'll just molt, and maybe she'll be back to normal. You know.
Yeah.
Spiders are weird. They're
Yep.
weird like that.
Yep. And it sucks you can't talk to him. You can't be like, "Hey, what's bothering you?"
Yeah.
You know. Here, have
Yeah.
some food, and she's like, "Nah, I want something different." You know. Well, we tried everything. What do you want? You know?
Amazonian moths.
Lizards.
Like having like jungle nymphs where they only eat bramble.
Mm-hmm.
Bramble. Wow, what an interesting
Yeah, bramble,
choice.
eucalyptus leaves. I think they eat. Um, I was thinking about getting into some jungle nymphs here, but I don't like. Where am I going to get
Yeah.
the diet? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Grow some bramble, dude.
That would be that would be the only like way,
Yeah, man. Start growing that bramble.
and you'd have to like grow enough to where it's a steady supply. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what bramble looks like. Is it a bush? Is it a shrubbery? Like what?
It's
What kind
it's
of?
it's like a bush. It's like basically like
Wow.
blackberry leaves.
Wow. Okay, so you'd
Um,
have to cultivate a bush.
yep,
Wow.
and
So
then be
you'd
able to
be
sustain that plant, for their entire life.
an indoor bush, if you will,
Yep.
landscaping with Dylan.
Name it George.
Wow, George the Bush.
George
Nice.
Bush.
George the Bramble Bush. George Bush the Bramble. Okay.
George Bramble.
George Bramble the Bush. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only reason why I haven't gotten into jungle nymphs, because they have a very specific diet. So I'm like, I don't know even where to start with that. Like they're super cool, and I seen them on Dark Den. Petco has some,
Oh, nice.
and they get gigantic. Like they're gigantic bugs, but it's like they just have like a weird. But it's easier for him because Bramble comes from the UK, so he lives in Croatia, and
Yeah.
then like he can have some shipped in as much as he wants.
Dude, it all starts with the bramble, man. If you could just grow that bramble,
You could be the bramble guy.
you could
Yep.
be the bramble plug if you think about it. You
So
you ever work with mantids? You ever work with any mantids?
a little bit. I have a couple here. I have a flower mantis and a Darth Vader mantis.
Dude, I was holding a bunch of deadleaf mantids and Timor shield mantids at the show last weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and it was they're so cool.
Hmm.
And they can fly,
Yeah.
and they like got those like things. I don't even know what to call them. Yeah. Oh man, they're huge too. Like this.
Yeah.
So friendly. They don't bite or anything. You could just like hang with them.
Yep. Yeah, they're super cool. I thought about getting into them because I've been asked a lot about like jumping spiders, and I don't really like
Yeah.
jumpers.
Hmm.
If I was to get like a short-lived animal, it would probably be mantids.
They're really easy to breed, from what I heard, but I don't know anything about them yet.
Yeah, I'd have to do a little bit of reading myself. Um, Like I know a little bit about them. I know like how to keep them alive and their diet and things like that. But I'd have
That's
to.
half the battle.
Yeah, I'd have to read about like how to sex them and how to breed them and what they need to feel comfortable before I jump into it.
Yeah, I know. I know the male has to be eaten for it to be successful.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part too.
Yeah, can't
I think
protect him.
some of my favorite spiders that I've bred here were the blue femur wandering spiders, the
Those are
Macrotinus
cool.
kingsley.
Yeah,
I have two that I set back from my female's first egg
'Cause
sack.
you had a bunch of those for sale at one point, didn't you?
Oh, dude, she dropped me like 4 egg sacs.
Jesus.
She kind of buried me in babies. Let me see if I could get one out to show you. These are from her first egg sack. Oh, hang on one second. It went hiding.
You had a Palm Street a couple months ago where you had an electric blue disappear on you, and you guys had to like tear apart your fucking
that's a tough. That's a tough
TV
one to
stand.
lose.
Yeah, they're
you
always
don't.
like they're always jumping around.
Oh man, you just don't want to lose an electric blue.
But
Wow. Okay, that's crazy looking, dude. Whoa, look at that thing, man.
I've
Yeah.
had these since they were small enough to fit through these little air vents.
Jesus.
Like
What do
when
you
they're
feed something like that, dude?
I was using the melanogaster fruit flies. They were taking them no worries.
Wow.
But
Wow. That's bananas.
mom was
Look at that
huge.
thing.
She was a good 5-inch.
Oh,
Where are
So-
those native?
bananas.
Cameroon.
Oh, okay.
All
Africa,
the cool
yeah.
stuff is African. Yeah.
A lot of blue stuff is African.
Yeah. I had these, and
Yeah.
then I had those Barolestas too. I had the Barolestas occidentalis.
Oh.
He also dropped me like 4 egg sacs. I didn't keep any of those back. I guess I should have, but I did keep 2 of these Kingsley eyes because they remind me of something from like Tim Burton.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's funny.
They have like the long legs,
It's just like the super
Yeah.
lanky, dark,
And even
Yeah.
mom, like
heavy
she was,
shadows.
yeah, mom was like 5-inch, and she was just lanky, like she had really long legs. I had Pilotinus hematostoma too, the red fang wandering spider.
Oh, those are super cool looking.
Yeah. Well, I paired her, and then she dropped me a sack, and then it wasn't any good, unfortunately.
How long do those live for?
Like 3 to 5 years for females, maybe 2 years for males.
Okay,
They don't live like super long.
that's not terrible.
Yeah, but definitely longer than a jumping spider.
Yeah, that's the one thing holding me back from sort of delving into jumpers at all is it's
The lifespan, it just sucks.
the velvet spiders have, after having Sharpie on the last episode, that's I'd be lying if I said that episode didn't sort of pique my interest in
Dude,
those.
I was looking at them. They're cool.
Yeah.
Like when you really look at the spider and you look at the patterning and how the I don't know, they're really cool looking and they don't require any water.
Nope. Yeah, I thought
It's
about getting
easy
into
mode.
velvets too, like Erisys species.
Mm-hmm.
Stegodipus are really cool too. I had
Yeah,
those
they
here
are.
a couple times. I just can't keep them in stock. Like every time I bring in like Stegodipus, people are like, "Give me them,"
Yeah. Yep.
So maybe I should do that more often. I'm thinking, try to get them out there.
A lot of people were looking for him. I can tell you
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
How's Palm Street been for you?
It's been all right. I'm thinking about doing one this Saturday. Trying to get some auctions banged out so I can get some money up for the holidays, and I'm going to be stopping shipping probably the first or second week of December up until probably the first or second week of January. So if I can get my bills paid ahead of time, then I won't have to worry about that at least.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, it's like a bittersweet, like, yeah, cool, I get a kind of a break, but at the same time, you know, people are still ordering at that time, so I got to keep track of everything. And then when I start up shipping again, then I got to make sure to have everything, have everything correct.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I was sort of on the fence about the Palm Street thing at first, but you know, after
it's dangerous,
buying
man.
stuff off of it, it is extremely
Yeah.
dangerous, dude.
It's dangerous,
Well,
dude.
I got on there, and then Tyler Kirk, Spider Shop, he messaged me and he's like, "Hey, how do you like it?" And I'm like, "It's all right. It's okay." You know, they hold your money until you ship out, which is kind of dumb. So you have to use your own money out of your pocket to buy like shipping labels.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll have people just hit the item received or whatever to just like,
Yeah.
and then I'll send them like a screenshot of their shipping label so they have tracking. Because I'm like, I don't have like a Amex Black credit card that I could just use for shipping labels, you know. So,
hey, if you had told me that was even an option, I would have done that after I'd bought them.
oh, you're all right. You're all right. Like it's not like not mandatory, but it's nice to have at least that money for the label, you know. That's like one of the only downfalls, you know, as far as I mean, they do take their fees or whatever, but I guess everybody's got to get paid, you know, and plus it's not really like a lot, so it's not as much as like some places they take a whole bunch of money. It's, you know,
Reasonable.
yeah, and like I said, everybody's got to get paid, so I don't really care.
I think it's like what, 6%, 5%, something like that.
Yeah, it's something minimal. It's not a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then Tyler got it, and then he kind of blew up on there. And then,
good.
yeah, and then Ty Randall, Tie-Dye Exotics messaged me, and same thing. Like I told him about it, and he got on there. So now he's got a Palm Street. And then my buddy Gary,
I got a Bambus off of him, one of his Palm Streets.
yeah, my buddy Gary's Feared to Fascinated. He's on there now. He does Palm Streets. Grey Ghost is actually running hers right now. I had her on as a guest on the last one.
Yeah, I don't like as far as like on the consumer side, they're just fun. Like a lot of the times I won't plan on buying anything or spending anything, but sometimes you just see the thing and you're like, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
You know, I like the fast pacedness of it. Like I like the fact that
it's interactive. It keeps your attention, man. It's like I'm a squirrel, you know what I mean?
Like 5 minutes, you know, where people are just sitting there watching two people bid on something for, you know, 5-10 minutes. It's like very quick, and I think that's a big part of the draw for it is like the fast pacedness of it, of like auctions happening, but they're happening inside of 30 seconds, and it's one of those like do it now or forever hold your peace kind of thing. And
Right. I already told Tyler from the last auction when he did his last Spider Shop auction. I told him, I was like, man, you're crazy doing the dollar start bids and just letting people kind of
just
steal things.
Duke it out, dude. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think I'd even think about doing something like that unless I had a heck of an audience.
Dude, we did those on the first one with Dritz. We did dollar start bids for like he had like tubs of OBT slings and like curly hairs, and we couldn't list them fast enough. Like
and I feel like even when you do that though, like people know sort of what they're their worth is on average, you know, market value or whatever you want to call it. And I don't think it's unreasonable for you to probably still hit that number or close to it with most of those, even at the dollar starts. Like, people know that they're not going to go bidding $70 on a curly hair sling. You know, it'll have its cap naturally where people are like, okay, I'm not going to pay that much for. So
I think one time I think it was some kind of Pamphibedius one time. It got overbid. Somebody bid way too much money on it, and I reached out after the auction, and I'm like, hey, so it's worth this much, so I'll give you this much store credit, because I'm not going to charge you like this much for something that's not worth that much, you know?
Yeah.
So I gave them a little bit of store credit, and they picked some stuff off the site, so everything worked pretty well.
Honestly, I wasn't even intending to win the first Marinus.
That's how it is. That's how.
And then
it is,
they put
man.
up at that point, you know, I was like, I'm not going to go back and be like, hey guys, I didn't mean to do that. Cancel it. Sorry. Like, I was like, nope, I'm just going to commit. And then when they put up a second one, I was like, fuck it, why not? Like,
dude, you lost when you opened the app. Okay, they got you when you opened the app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I've been there. Self-control. But sometimes,
dude, sometimes Ifablokas pop up. You're like, oh shit!
When that Vietnam silver popped up, I was like,
oh yeah, I know exactly,
go
dude.
If it goes over X amount, then I'll whatever, I'll call it. I'm not gonna fight it. But then I think like it went up and it went uncontested, and I scored that.
And
thing.
you were just like, I'm gonna buy this.
Like,
yeah.
So there's just some stuff that I'm like, how come this isn't being?
Dude, when Dritz got the female that I have in, I was like, what do you want for it? Like, I'm just gonna pick it up right now. Like, they're so cool looking. They look like the
I think it's a T2000 or something.
Yeah, dude, the liquid metal Terminator. They literally, Keller thought it was AI.
Yeah,
he did.
Like, that is like, dude, that's so cool. He's old. Yes, he's old.
Also,
but it doesn't matter.
To get the Palm Street app because he's afraid of what it'll do to his bank account, which is
which is literally facts, dude. Palm Street is dangerous.
Yep.
I haven't won a giveaway yet on Palm Street. Someone said, or you win a giveaway, pay shipping, and then make shipping worth it. You need to grab more. Exactly. But like, I enter in the giveaways and I never win anything. So I'd like.
I won that giveaway that I entered at the Underdark, and I got a female Seabone Worthy.
That motherfucker, he's right there.
That was the one I wasn't at. That was the second one I wasn't at. And I entered it and I won. And I was like, wow, I got a free female Syriopagopus Funworthy.
Bang.
She's beautiful.
That's like those Cordilleras that I run, the Selenocosminae Cordillera. You know, everybody's been sleeping on those because they're like a new species. They were produced by Chris Allen. And he's produced like a whole bunch of them. And
that's a cool genus, dude.
Yeah, and everybody like they're sleeping on them, but then I pull my female up and I'm like, look, here's my female, and they're like, oh, like they have to have it, you know. They're just a super cool spider.
I like Obscurus. I have the Obscurus.
Diphlogius.
Super cool. Yeah. Well, I thought it was Selena Cosmia now, or did they go back?
Is it? I don't know. Last time I thought it was.
Dude, I don't know. It's all
changing every week.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's a cool spider, dude. They're sweet.
I wish more people work with Thrigmopoeus, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Okay.
I like Thrigmopoeus. I used to have one of the only ones in the country. It was the Thrigmopoeus insinus.
Oh.
I had a female here that I bought. I think I got her from Tyler like a long time ago, and I traded her and some other stuff to Christina Roberts from Wonderland Exotics. And I told Christina, I said, hey, you know, if you find a male and you end up breeding her, like, just let me know. Like, that'd be really cool. But I think she's the only one in the U.S. So
yeah,
kind of sucks.
Sometimes it does suck when they're lonely like that.
Yep. Then I have a Cupianius Gatazi right now.
What is that?
It's the twin two-spotted wandering spider, something like that. I don't know the common name.
I've just never heard of that spider.
Show you.
Yeah, I will say if I do win a giveaway on Palm Street, then I will be compelled to buy something to make shipping worth it. So.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a cool looking. Wow. You true spider kids. You kids and your true spiders, man. Look at that shit. That's crazy, dude. I bet you it's fast as hell.
Oh, dude, she's hell on wheels.
Yeah, man. I'm sure she is.
But I raised her up since she was a tiny speck. I got her given to me from Buddha Bugs, Nick,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
over at Buddha Bugs, and I was like, "Don't you dare send me one of them tiny specks," and he sent me one of them tiny specks.
And here we are.
Yeah, and then I raised her. She's probably ready to breed right now. She's a good sized female, but nobody has any males, so it kind of sucks.
They're cool.
Why do y'all think that is? That there's some species that males are just that hard to come by, like Bambus and things
Only
like
so
that.
many
Like,
come
what
in,
do
dude.
you-
Only so many come in,
Yeah, but
and
Bambus
Yeah.
are coming in,
males die. They end up in the wrong hands.
like,
you know
Bambus
what
are
I
coming
mean?
in pretty big numbers though, from what I've seen. Like Underground seems to have them regularly.
I mean,
I think
maybe
it's just a
Spark-
timing thing, really.
Yeah.
You know, from the time she got raised up, males are probably not ready yet, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick has a lot of, he probably has like 10 or 20 set back, and out of those 10 or 20 are probably some males, but they're just not mature yet. So just a waiting game. And you know, I was surprised to find Lyranathus Giannis Posadoi. I just
What was that?
the Sumatran stat leg.
Oh, those are really cool.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the mature male. I just paired my female up for the second time yesterday. So hopefully gonna have those soon.
Okay, now that's something that really would sprinkle my donuts. Like,
Yeah.
those are super cool.
I wish they would do more not underground, but the two times that I paired him, he would just go down in her burrow and you can see him like doing stuff down there and he'll just come back out. And I'm like, oh.
Reach and clear. Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I guess there's that. And he'll come out and like clean his palps and stuff. And I'm like, I guess you're done. Yeah.
Wow. What a guy.
So,
In and out.
Yep. So
Wow.
wasn't able to really catch a pairing video, but maybe I'll have them eventually. Who knows? You know, I'll look in there and see an egg sac. Yeah.
Wow.
Chris Allen actually sent me that mail. He had one, and he's like, because I told him like a couple months ago before my female molted, I was like, you know, her next molt, I'm going to be looking out for a mature male, Giannis Posadoi, and he's like, all right, I'll let you know. And then he messaged me like right in the nick of time. He's like, was it you that needed the mail? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, send him to me.
Wow.
So he did great with my female twice, and I've been keeping an eye out for anybody else that needs them, but not a lot of people work with those.
Still, that's cool as hell, dude. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have Shia Daddy again at any point soon?
Sure. I have a male, I think.
What's that?
Are you gonna have any Shodaddy?
I don't know. Maybe I'll bring some in, but my female, I want to get another one. They're just a bad luck species for me.
Really?
Every time I have one, something bad happens. Like I bought a big. He was probably 7.5 inch. Like she was a gigantic girl. I bought her from Spider Shop, and then she went to go molt, and like she died after she molted. So I was like, well, that's weird. And then I had another female that I bought. I raised her up for a little while, found a mature male, and paired her. The thing about that species is they only pair once. So
Yeah.
once they pair once, that don't try again. I learned that the hard way. So I paired them once. Everything was great. Richard Stewart actually uses my video on one of his videos about his that one that he made about his double abdomen
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Malaysian earth tiger. If you watch
Mhm.
that video in the beginning, he uses my pairing video. Um, but that female paired once, and then everything was good. And the male was kind of getting old, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna cohab him with the female. If she eats him, she eats him, you know. The next morning, I woke up, he was dead, and she had a great big bite in her abdomen. It was just leaking guts everywhere. So she ended up dying like 4 days later.
That sucks because those are beautiful
Oh,
spiders.
dude, they're one of my favorites. Same thing
Yeah.
with Harpactira marxi. Um,
Yeah.
same issue. Like they're just a bad luck species. The first one I bought,
Mhm.
it was supposed to be female, turned out to be a mature male. And
Mhm.
then the second one I bought, I raised her up a little bit, and I was just about like her next molt, I would have been able to find a male for her.
Mhm.
And she got like impaled by something in her enclosure. I went to go feed her one day, and she had like a stick like sticking out of her abdomen.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, "What the heck's this?" So like, obviously she stopped eating, and she just eventually died. So I was like, "That kind of sucks."
Wow.
So
Yeah, that's super unfortunate.
yeah, so eventually, I mean, maybe I'll get like another female Chiete and another female Marxie, um, and just try again. But keep an eye on them this time. Just make sure.
Yeah, the Shodetti are beautiful, dude. I really would like to amass a group of those.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm pretty sure the one I just picked up is a dude, which is perfect because I think Dritz and I know someone with a girl.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
Males
just a
will
little line
mature out
line
there
up.
like males will mature out there like booger green.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they
They're
look.
very dude, if you see enough of them, I feel like if you see enough of them, same with like a Balfouri. Like if
Mhm.
you see enough Balfouri, you can be like, that kind of looks like a dude. And then
Yeah. I'm to the
sometimes you're
point
right.
now, like people post on Facebook and they're like, "Look at this girl," and I'm like, "That's a mature
Yeah, it's
male."
not a girl. That's not
And
a girl.
they're like, "How do you know it's a mature male? There's not even a picture of like the emboli." And I'm like, I know by the uh like the body
The leg
um
ratio.
like the dimensions and stuff of the legs and
Yeah.
things like
Yep.
that. Like you could pick out mature males. And I'm like, if you paid female prices for that, I'd probably be asking for a refund,
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yes, sir.
you know?
Yes, sir. Yep.
'Cause you
Yeah, if you
gotta
see enough spiders, you can do it.
yep. I was like, I could pick out a mature male from a mile away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just one of those things, and I try not to be a douche about it though. I'm just like, hey,
Yeah, totally.
hopefully hopefully you didn't pay female prices for that.
Sometimes people just don't know.
Yep. That's why I try not to be like a grump
Mhm.
about it. I know some people on those pages, man, they'll slaughter you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
I know that
Facebook, man.
sucks.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah. It's brutal. It's brutal.
Mm.
And it's like we're all here, you know, we all have to learn sometime. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So we're all in this together, and there's not really any reason to be like rude or something like that to people that are like trying to learn or they don't know. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You get a lot of those posts like, "Oh man, my spider hasn't eaten," and it's just like withering away and dying, and it's just like an old male. I'm
Yep.
like, I mean, that's just
Yeah.
kind of what they do, you know? They,
It's natural causes, my friend.
yeah. I was like, how long's he been mature? Like, oh well, like 2 years, and I'm like,
Well, uh, he's
yeah,
ancient.
Yeah.
you lived a
Feed him
great
to your
life.
centipede. Feed him
Yeah,
to your centipede. That's what he
yeah,
needs.
yep,
Release him from this prison.
I will say though, that has been the nice thing about the Tarantula Addicts Discord is like there's really none of that bullshit like you
No.
get on Facebook. Like it's
Mhm.
even in the rules. Like, don't be an asshole. It's pretty
Yeah.
simple,
Yeah,
you know?
it's so simple.
And everyone's really chill. And like I don't feel stupid if I ask a question that I feel is a
Nope.
stupid question, or posting the pictures and stuff in the sexing channel and whatnot. And and like I'm not worried about people being like, how do you not know that?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I
And
think,
it's great.
yeah, and like people ask me questions all the time. They're like, how do you take care of this? Because I carry stuff that like not a lot of people carry. Like I just had some Selena Cosmene North Luzon, the Bloody Reds.
Beautiful.
Yeah, those are cool.
I have 4 of them set back for myself that I'm raising up right now. But people are like, how do you take care of those? Because I've never even seen those in the U.S. before. And I was like, just like any other, set them up like a killer brackies, or set them up like
A box of dirt with some
Yeah.
water.
keep them damp. They like humidity.
Apply food.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I even tell like most Asian fossorials, no matter where they're from, are going to be the same kind of care.
Box of dirt with some water
Parameters
and
are all the
food.
same 4 feet underground, no matter where
Yep.
you are.
Yep. Just don't let it become swampy, because then you run into like bad air conditions.
Mhm.
But just water it down and then let it dry out in the meantime, and then water it down again. I mean, that's all you really have to do.
Well, it is.
I already went through my bag of royal soil from Juice. I need to get more, man. I'm sold on that stuff.
Big dirt
Oh,
guy over here.
Is it good?
It's awesome. He sent me a bag, and
Is it
I'm
like is it like finer consistency, or is it like,
I don't know how to describe it. It's
is it like an in between, like kind of like jungle mix?
spongier. It's nothing like the stuff at the Reptisoil, that kind of stuff. Like it's very different. It's not dusty. Like I said,
Good.
spongy is kind of the best word I can use to describe it.
Mhm.
It's just good.
Yeah.
Because one of my smallest Murinus has like the the yellowish weird spotty mold growing under the soil, and so I was sending him some pictures of that. Like, you're the dirt master. Like, what is your professional assessment of this? And he was kind of explaining to you. Actually, he wants me to send it to him when I do a rehouse on that one. Which
Yeah,
I think one more molt, and that one's going to have to get bumped up. I'm going to save that and send it to him. But yeah, it's just, you don't realize that not all dirt is created equal. And like Sarg was in the group chat sort of talking about dirt yesterday, and how, before all these, bioactive type products and the conversation on bioactive stuff came about, like people just used dirt and used topsoil, and that was great. And sure, but after Juice explained the level of work that he puts into that stuff, the price point makes sense. But I do feel like, and I consider myself a fairly blue collar guy. If I don't think something's worth the money, then I'm usually not going to recommend it, and I'm usually not going to bother spending the money myself. But that stuff is legit, and I really need to get my hands on some more, because I used up the bag he sent me already.
Man's needs of dirt, dude.
Dude, I've been using.
See, and I don't mind Eco Earth either. I just like it's once it dries out, man, I feel like it's so hard to get it to hydrate again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mix my own. I use sand. I use some of that. I use topsoil. I use sphagnum moss.
Well, it's to the
Get some
point now with like
leaves.
the Reptisoil stuff that I use currently, when I'm before I got the Royal Soil stuff. Like, I started just pouring water into that bag before I rolled it back up, just so that it would like stay hydrated, so that the next time I went to use it, it was still damp-ish and like not dry and dusty. And
If you add enough sand to a nice mixture, you don't have that. You don't have that issue.
I think my next experiment, I've asked a few people, and they mix jungle mix, which is like my usual go-to. But I've been using this Eco Earth because the one time my store was out of the jungle mix, so I had to do something. So I was like, well, I guess give me the Eco Earth, not the bricks, but the loose stuff, you know. But people were actually talking about like mixing jungle mix and Eco Earth at like a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah, that would work.
And I was like, that doesn't sound like a bad idea because I'm not a big fan of Reptisoil. I don't really care for it. It's if anything's hydrophobic for me, it's Reptisoil.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. And you know, they're like, well, you could poke like holes and tunnels and stuff like that. And I'm like, why would I want to?
What? Yeah, I'm good.
Especially for like my fossorials, if I do that, their chances are it's going to cave in on them, you know?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, so I'm like, I want something that I can just pour water into and it just absorbs the water without getting stagnant. So I'm going to try that jungle mix and the Eco Earth. Just buy a big bag of each and just put it in a tub.
A little bit of vermiculite will help with drainage too. You could always throw a handful of that in there too.
Yeah. Because I don't do a whole lot of bioactive. I'm not very good with live plants. So all the plants that you see in my enclosures are just all like plastic plants.
If I
Except
do
for
live,
bramble, right?
I can't kill.
Except bramble, yep.
Yeah.
Like I have Apophos in my Apophysis tank, and it's loving life, but I also
It's covered in hair.
Probably. I don't know. That I haven't seen that fool in weeks. He's in pre-molt. I shined a light down in his burrow the other day, and I saw just one gigantic leg, and was like, "Holy fuck!" I was like, he's. I think he's due to come out any day now. But like, mother of God, I just saw a leg, and it looked freshly.
He's gonna be the size of your face, dude.
He will be, dude. It's a fucking face hugger.
I used to have a big Sturmy female, and then I had to sell her. My wife gets like blisters from the hairs.
Yeah,
so I was like,
I will never have them.
I was like, well, it kind of sucks that I got to sell her. I was going to keep her for breeding, but I guess here goes, you know.
I haven't been brutally haired yet for me to swear them off, but I'm sure
the worst
day.
The Theraphosa didn't get me. I also have like Pamphibedius, and I mean they're not
the worst.
See, my Machala females, she doesn't like she kicks, but they're not really like itchy to me.
They get me so bad, dude.
The ones that got me were my Brachypoma albiceps.
Yep.
I had a bigger female here, dude, and my whole neck was just like red.
Yeah.
And it was like I ended up selling her like a little bit after that. I'm like,
it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
I'm like, this is why
that pretty.
This is why I stick to old worlds, because I can't do the hairs.
Facts, dude. The hairs are a pain in the butt.
Like 95% of my personal collection is all old worlds.
I have one New World tarantula.
What is it?
It is a huge geniculata named Britney Spears.
Oh, talk about itchy.
It's Britney, bitch.
Dude, she doesn't hair at all. She's just a homie. She's a
nice.
homie, dude. Yeah. She's a good.
Yeah, I do like Psalmopaeus. Like I have Ecclesiasticus, Armenia, Pulcher. I don't have Cambridge A, but I do have Victorii.
Super cool. Victoria is sweet.
Yeah, those are on the list too.
I raised her from when she was about this big, and then when she got about an inch and a half, I'm like, dang, I think you're a female. So I sexed that molt, and I'm like, took her off the website, And then same thing happened with my Fan K Blue female.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
I raised her since she was about this big.
That's awesome.
And then she got about an inch and a half, 2 inches, and I'm like, I think you're a female. And she molted, and I sexed it, and I was like, took her off the website. So now she's
no longer a free agent.
Yep. Now she's like 4 inches or so, and I'm hoping by the time she matures, I'm able to find her a male.
Dude, nice.
Dimensionensis is probably going to be next.
Those are
cool too.
Those are cool.
Yeah. My female's last molt was like 2.5 inch, so she probably has like one more molt before she's ready to go. So
yeah, they're not huge. Yeah.
No. I figure like 3.5 inch, I could probably pair her up.
I was gonna say 3. Yeah.
What else do I got?
They're
Oh,
fast to tell.
yeah. Amazonius Germani.
Oh, those are super cool.
I like the Burgessi a lot. Are really cool.
Yeah,
Burgessi are beautiful too. The
I
ghosts.
miss my old.
I bid on that one you had, and I didn't get it. But
Yeah, I miss my old Burgessi. I produced those here like 2 years ago. It was one of the loans that kind of got away with me, and I just like super apologized to that guy because I kind of let it slip. I had a lot of stuff going on, like personal life stuff, and he lent me the mail, and I ended up like selling the slings and stuff, and I felt like super bad, when he messaged me, and I was like, "Dang, dude!" Like, I gave him like a heck of discount on like a whole bunch of stuff. Basically sold it for cost, because I just felt terrible about it.
are the Amazonius stuffs those adjacent to Salmopius?
Yeah,
I
they're
feel like they're chiller.
yeah,
I mean,
like
like genetically, are they
Oh, okay.
branched
Care-
off?
yeah, care wise and stuff. I think they're pretty close.
So I figured they look
They look similar, act similar.
They also look like could be like Tapicenius-ish.
Yeah,
Kind of a weird in between.
I'm falling in love with tappies. I'll tell you that.
They're super cool, dude.
So my Pluma Peas girl, she's like super just chilling. She just kind of hangs out. And then my Rasty female, dude, do not mess with her, man.
She's not chill. Yeah.
She's not nice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's one or the other, man. It's super cool.
It's so funny. Like, I'm used to old worlds where they throw threat poses like super fast. Like they'll, hop around and throw a threat pose. But
they're so slow.
The Rasty, she'll make it known. Like she'll turn around like super slow and she'll like raise her front legs. And I'm like, oh, here comes the threat pose.
Yeah.
And then like you'll see her
endearing.
fangs like spread. Yeah. I'm like,
It's really, really endearing.
That's how those Bambus have been for me too. Like the bigger ones,
Yeah.
like they're not quick to throw it. It's the same thing. Like in slow motion, they'll like turn towards whatever's poking them, and then they're like, "Hey."
And I think it's funny because I'm like, oh man, she means it,
The Murnis, it was the opposite. They were like, "Let's fucking dance." Like, let's.
Yeah.
They're down to clown.
Yeah.
They'll turn around real quick. It's funny when people come over and I'll show them that big Schmitty girl that I have, and I'll tease her out of the burrow, and she'll come flying. Like you can hear her come stomping out of that burrow.
Dude, grease lightning. Yup.
Dude, she is. Well, she's so heavy too. So it's like, she's like 7 inch, from leg to leg, and she's just like this big heavy spider, and she'll come just flying out of that burrow, and just
She's a woman.
and people will be like, "Whoa, that's a big spider!" And behind me here, that's a Singapore blue. She's in that one.
Dude, my Singapore blue is in the midst of courtship right now in Dritz's basement.
Nice. Hopefully you can pull it off.
Dude, those things are something else, man.
Yeah.
So many species where pictures just never do them any sort of justice, and you can't get a true appreciation until you see them firsthand.
Dude, they look like they're wearing clown shoes because the toes are so big. And they're so purple, and they're so graceful, and they're so fast, and they're so pissy. And it's like, wow, this is
a spider. Yeah.
Yep. That's like that.
A spider.
That girl hit 6 inches, and I was like, well, you're going in your 12 by 12 by 18 because I'm not about to move a 9-inch spider when you get bigger. So dude,
they're a unit.
Yeah, so she's probably pushing like her last molt was 6.5, so she might be 7 inch now. So probably pretty close to being able to breed. It's unfortunate, like she's not a little bit bigger because there's kind of males everywhere right now.
Yeah, Dritz I think has 3.
Yeah, he hoards males. It drives me insane.
We've got an old man and then 2 young dudes, and we've got the old man. We're kind of trying to get her warmed up with the old man because we're not too worried about the old man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been around the block a couple times. It's his
You
time.
wonder if they go into it like wanting it to kind of be the end, where they're like, okay,
I hope
this
this
is it.
is the.
This is
I
the
hope this is the
one.
last one, guys. I'm
Kill me, man.
tired.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me wonder because like when I paired my Schmitty, when that male was pretty fresh, he was all about it, and then he was mature for like a year and 2 months. So I mean, he
Get
was like,
tired.
yeah, like his abdomen was like super shriveled up, and he ate 2 of his legs off.
He was
So he only had,
saggy, bro.
yeah.
It's
So
like,
he was,
girl, come on. I'm tired, bro. We're gonna do this or we're not. Like,
Release
Yeah.
me from this prison, Dylan.
yep. So he was like super,
Put
not
me
great.
in the box, Dylan.
He was super not great looking, so I put him in with my female, and they paired just fine, but she ate him afterwards, and I was like, it's kind of bittersweet at that point because, I mean, he only had 6 legs, his abdomen was shriveled up. Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
put him,
he got his money's worth. He earned his paycheck.
and I hope she drops another sack. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Just have
that
more
would be,
more Schmitties.
Schmitties are sweet.
And the babies are super cool. They're already hitting. They're already at 3rd instar, so they're cruising right along.
Growing quick. Yeah, they're chugging. That's awesome.
Yep. So, and then when they were hatched, when they hit 2nd instar after they ate their first meal, I did a event on Palm Street. It was Schmitty Madness. So I took like a dozen of them and I put them on for $40, starting bid, and people were just going nuts over them.
Nice.
Because you don't see like captive bred Schmitties, when you do see them, they're like wild caught,
Yeah, they're older, not as young.
Yeah. And I think
absolutely.
me and there's a guy, John something or other, he produced them as well this year. But what's cool about it is we didn't share males or anything, so they're 2 completely different bloodlines, which is good.
Oh, nice.
I thought about trading them like 5 for 5 or something like that, try to get some different blood.
mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That way we can raise them and breed them as well and not have any issues.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. Yep.
I tried to win that Arboricola that he had on Palm Street last time too. Phil has had me tempted with the big black angry tree spiders.
Arboricola. That's
Yeah.
like Arboricola, like Lampropelma nigerium. Like those are,
dude,
some of the sleekest.
the Carpenteri or Carpenteri.
Mhm.
Like those things. Like I helped Dritz rehome his Lampropelma female, and she's like, oh, they're so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cool looking, dude.
I
so badass.
I produced Arboricola here 2 years ago, I think.
They're awesome. That is an awesome species, dude.
Yeah. I actually have a female set back from my old female's egg sac. So I'm raising her right now so I could breed her. Her mom died 18 days after she dropped the egg sac. Like she died like guarding the egg sac.
That's super weird.
So yeah, it was odd. And the only reason why I noticed is I went to go peek on her one day and like her leg was like kind of weird. And I went to go touch her and there was no reaction. There was nothing there. So I was like, well, dang, it's only been 18 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but luckily I had all good slings and I kept 2 and ended up with 2 females. So, I mean, it, just continues.
Are your females all the way black yet, or are they still transitioning?
She's black.
I love watching them transition.
She's probably the female that I kept back right now. She's probably like 3.5 or 4 inches.
Yeah.
Nice. Not as big as Mama yet, but she's getting there, and she's got her all black coloring.
Yeah, they're a really neat looking spider, dude. That's a really cool species to work with.
I also have 2 Ornithoctoninae species charcoal.
Oh, I saw you post about those. I did see you post
Yeah.
about those.
I have a mature male, and nobody has a female, and the other one still has to molt yet. So I'm hoping that one's a female, and I'm hoping it's not another mature male.
That would suck.
Dude, they're so small when they're mature males. Hang on,
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Ooh, exciting.
This episode brought to you by Community Hospital
And mature males.
You like that?
and mature males.
But yeah, he's been mature for a little bit.
Is he a tired old man, or is he just like a middle-aged man? Like, where is he at? in his
I'd
life?
say he's like middle aged now.
He's in his
Yeah.
like jorts and New Balance era, kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tube talks. Yeah. Okay.
really picky about his lawnmower sort of
Like
age.
the grass stained
Yeah.
New Balance.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So he's definitely okay.
Hang on, he ran under the chair somewhere.
Dude, you're literally unhinged. You are unhinged. You're out of control, dude.
This happens all the time.
You're gonna lose it like you lost the electric blue. You have to
Oh,
tear
God,
apart
dude.
furniture.
Yep. We found it. We found that electric blue.
Dude, I had an electric blue get under one of my king snake racks, and I pooped a cinder block. Okay. And I got it back.
That's part of the reason why, like Seriapagathus, I'm kind of like on the fence about diving deeper into those, because if one gets loose, dude, do you know how hard? Like, it'll be
dude,
tough.
you just gotta
to
get
it
a
back.
big tub. You just gotta get a big tub, Smitty. Like you get a nice 55. You know what I mean? Dylan is legit
Get a
searching
nice
right now.
55.
Yeah.
Where the hell am I gonna put it?
55.
My room is small, man.
Dude, I don't know, bro. Just get a tall tub. Look at Dylan, dude. He's grinding right now. Community hospital vibes right now.
Hunched over it like Gollum.
Saving lives right now, dude.
My precious.
He's performing surgery right now. He's like, oh shit, where'd it go?
Hang on, he got caught up in the. I have a house spider that lives over there in the corner.
He's in the wrong part of town.
Yeah,
The wrong neighborhood.
and he got caught up over there.
Oh yeah, ran into a house spider.
I hope he didn't get bit, because that would suck. I think he might have, though. Dang it.
It's Phil's fault.
Oh
It's
my
all your fault,
god,
Phil.
a spider on spider crime.
It's just like one of those brown widows that are over there, you know?
Oh shit.
But, I mean, this is a mature male.
Wow, he's a little chicken nugget.
Yeah, dude, he's super tiny. Look how small he is.
Wow, look at him
All leg.
trying to fight a house spider. Calm down there, buddy. You're not that big. He's like a chihuahua.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, what a time to be alive.
So,
How do you like those Utaitanis?
I love them.
So cool. Such a cool species. Need more of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those popping up more and more too.
They're so awesome.
Well, there was a guy
Yes.
that actually like produced those.
I'm curious as what the origin of the common name is.
Right.
The dancing earth tiger.
Dancing
That's-
Earth. Tiger?
Yeah, that's what I heard too. The dancing earth tiger, they do kind of like this like dance when they throw a threat pose.
Oh, really?
So yeah. I will say this guy did take a nip out of my finger, so I'll let you guys know how that goes.
Just right then and there.
Yep.
And you just
Yeah,
didn't
when I was-
react at all.
Nah. When I was trying to get him away from the house spider, he like kind of panicked and he got me in the finger.
Jesus.
This is gonna be like the greatest episode.
Dude, oh my god. That's cool.
It's a bee sting, bro. You're
You're
good.
so metal, Dylan.
It barely even hurts. Honestly, he got me like right there on my finger.
What if his finger starts to turn blue? What should we do, Smitty?
Yeah, just turns black.
I got to call community hospital, right?
Yeah, he's got the chair.
Yeah. Boom.
He's got the.
Good
He
answer,
knows where to
good
go.
answer.
He'll bring his chair with him. You guys remember?
Nah, it just
Hey,
feels like a bee sting. I think it was just probably a dry bite.
I'm the guy with the bramble in the community hospital chair. I got bit by the spider.
Yeah. Got bit by a brand new species in the U.S.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody
Like,
even
here,
has these yet, and I got bit by one.
take this bramble.
Yeah. Now the last thing, like, that's the thing about like when people get bit and stuff like that, they panic and then they like fling their hand like this, and I don't want to do that and hurt him. It's not his fault.
Yeah, no, he's just a dude, he's just a horn dog,
He's just trying to do the best he can,
Yeah, he's trying to
and
get laid.
he's been mature for a minute, so I mean,
He's tired. He's aging. He's an aging male. He's an aging gentleman, if you will.
Well, you know what's funny is I was looking on Instagram about like the size difference, because when he matured, I mean, you've seen how small he was.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck? How big are the females? The females are like 6 inch.
Yeah, it's a decent difference. It's
I was like, that's insane. Yeah.
He's
So I
trying
was
to
like,
get house spider.
ooh, kinky.
He's going for a different flavor.
barking up the wrong tree. Interspecies. Imagine that.
If we can ever get Dave
Kinky.
Fisher on, that is something I don't know if he would talk about it like quote unquote on air, but like surely over his tenure, he's been nailed by some stuff, right?
Dave Fisher?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, he's been in the hobby for like a million years.
Yeah, for longer than I've been alive.
I'm pretty sure he's got probably nailed by some stuff. There was
he just put out a video on his Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
Such a sick species.
And dude, looking at those though, and looking at them compared to other Cereopagopus.
Well, so Justin,
I'm really not convinced that those.
We had a conversation. We had a conversation about this.
Yeah.
What do we say?
Honestly, we've had so many conversations over the last like
Cereopagopus is like a bucket. It's like a bucket.
Yes,
they just throw shit in
that's
it.
all.
They just throw shit in it. They're like, oh, you know what? Cereopagopus.
And I'm just looking at him like that. It's not built.
Yeah. It's not a Cereopagopus, dude.
They don't look anything like the pictures either. The pictures make them look like black spider with the green carapace, and I had Omothymus langkowi, and I bred her here, and I produced those here. And looking at her, and then looking at like the Valhalla, I'm like, they look exactly the same.
Yeah, it should be. It should be an Omothymus Valhalla.
So it's like, you could save $200 and buy yourself a langkowi and just have the same, basically same, or even Chiete. Like Chietes look like Valhalla at certain stages.
Mm-hmm.
They all kind of look the same. I don't know. I've been holding off on getting Valhalla until they discern. Yeah, until they discern like different differences between the spiders.
What it is, if it is actually a thing or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who knows when that's going to happen?
Never.
It's the same with like Von Worthy and Minax and Species Big Black. Like it's
yeah. Who knows?
Yeah,
Lord only knows, dude.
I mean, the only one that I have that kind of like Cereopagus wise is or Cereopagopus. I don't know why I said Cereopagus. Is my Dorier. I mean,
those are sweet.
Yeah, she kind of stands out. She looks a lot different. She has like the orange abdomen and the orange fringe around the carapace.
Those are super cool looking.
Yeah. Like I have the Von Worthy and I have like, Bachma is cool. Robustus is really cool.
Robustus is cool.
I'm really hoping that male matures soon so I can get him with my female.
Those Bach moths are just a good-looking spider, man.
Dude,
Yeah,
they're so
yeah, you should get some. You should get some, Justin. All the cool
If
kids
I'm
have
gonna
Bach
get
moths.
if I'm gonna get another Cerio, it's gonna be Bach moths.
Bach
I'm
moth.
sure. You
do
know?
it. I
You
just
should.
sold my last like 1 inch.
Gorgeous.
I had Bach Ma that was like an inch, and it already looked like a tiny adult. Like it had the
Oh, they look, dude. They look
patterns and
so
everything.
cool as slings. Mine looks like a mini adult. It's like
Yeah.
probably this big.
Yep.
It's just
And then-
frustrating too because they're so pretty, but you just don't see them.
Yep.
You know.
My big
Mhm.
female is out right now, but I think she might be. I had to redo her enclosure. I actually put out my Tarantula Thursday video
Mm-hmm.
that one day because I had she was starting to get like mold and stuff in her burrow.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just going to change your enclosure around. And now she's just like hanging out on top. So she might be molting here pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't even know what I have as far as albostriatus. Like I've got 3 of them.
I just got one of the Nakon Rachasima locale.
But I don't know
Oh,
what the sex
nice.
is on any of mine.
They're like the all black with the zebra legs on them. They're a little different than
Yeah,
the
those are sweet looking.
yeah.
I got a thing for like skeleton leggy stuff. So like the
Yeah.
Mernus, Simani, albostriatus. Like if it's got the
Mhm.
damn stripes on the
Mhm.
legs for some reason, I'm like, sign me
They'll
up.
do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like them too. I think they're especially like after a fresh molt, they really stand
They look
out.
sweet. They pop. That contrast
Yeah.
is nice.
Velvet
Looking, dude.
black
Hard
and-
agree. Hard agree, dude.
Yep. Yeah. But I'm hoping that other species charcoal is a female at least.
Yeah, fingers and toes crossed for you, dude.
My luck, I'll end up with two mature males, and I'll have 2 tiny males. I'm like, gee, thanks.
Put them together, see what happens.
Are those an island?
Bhutan Island.
Okay, yes, that's right.
Insular.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of look like the arboricola, but the dimorphism between the males and females is kind of what sticks out to me. Arboricolas, males and females are about the same size.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with like Nigerumum and
Yep. They just
you know-
look different.
yeah, they just get like super gray.
Yeah.
But the species charcoal, the females are huge, and then the males, like you seen,
They're little beans, dude.
I mean, dude, I keep them in this.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And that's him right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That's
he's
like
a
the
little
size
chicken
of my
tender.
smallest Akaya right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and I put out feelers. I asked Nick Buddha Bugs, and I was like, "You have a female ready to go?" Because he sometimes has like oddball stuff. Chris Allen, same thing. I asked him, and nobody has like females. So I have a feeling he's going to die a virgin. Unfortunately.
Not if he had enough time to get with that house spider.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, bro. You just palp blocked him, dude.
Maybe that's why he bit me, right?
Yeah, bro. He was trying to get his palp on, dude.
He's like, "This is what you get, jerk."
Poor guy, dude. Yeah, dude. I feel for him, man. He's trying his best.
Yep. No, my finger feels better already. Like it almost feels like you have an ingrown nail.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, that's about it, but nothing crazy.
We might have to amputate.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'll wake up, my finger will be like dead.
It'll be purple.
Just rename him to Dylan of 8 Deadly Stubs.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny.
But yeah, he wasn't very happy with me trying to rescue him.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he was trying to get his palp on, so
Yeah.
yeah,
To each his own, I guess, right?
yeah, dude. It's 2025.
Oh, did I tell you? So I paired my Vitata female for the third time.
Okay.
This will be her third and final pairing. This will be it.
Okay.
She dropped me 2 egg sacs already, so if she drops this time, this will be it. Kind of a bittersweet moment.
Yeah, but then you can just hoard the rest of them. That's okay.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna
Just
keep
hold
like
all-
4 or 5 back from if she drops me this one.
Back
I
in
would
my
keep- I
day,
would
those
keep
were
10.
called
I would keep 10.
Peterson Eye.
Yeah.
You're a Peterson-eye.
I think I only had like one of them, and I actually really enjoyed that one. It was
They're cool. They're cool
fun.
spiders. Yeah. No, they're awesome.
Yeah. I'm starting to like pokies. I got a Metallica off the whim.
I'm starting to like pokies.
Dude, you've got Ornata. What else do you need?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What?
They're only
You
like
have 5. It
they're only
doesn't
like this
matter,
big,
dude.
but
It doesn't matter.
yeah.
A year from now, dude, you're gonna
I
look
got
at those
those-
and they're gonna be the size of your face.
I got
Yeah.
those 3, and I should have gotten 3 more from that same guy because he had them 3 for $75, dude. And I should have freaking
You
just.
should have bought all
Dang,
6.
that's a killer deal.
Yeah, you fool. You should have got all 6.
I sent him a friend request. I don't know if he accepted it or not. I don't remember the guy's name off the top of my head, but I'm gonna
dude,
next time I go to the
oh my
Columbia show, I
God.
hope he's there. And if he's got more,
What if you
like,
had 3 pairs? If you got 6 and you got 3 pairs, what would you do?
I don't know.
I
don't
know exactly what
Like,
you do.
what else
I
am I
know
supposed
exactly
to
what
do
you
if
do.
it's an ESA species? Like,
You put the boy with the girl, Smitty. That's what you do.
what do I do with a million Ornata? I mean, I'm not going to be upset about having a million Ornata because that is probably by far my favorite.
Road trip. Then you take a road trip.
Just drop them off along the way.
Well,
Yeah.
right.
Like this, you like seeds. Like
How far are you from Providence, Phil?
Providence, Rhode Island? Close. I'm close enough.
Is that where you're from, Rhode Island?
No, I live in Massachusetts, but if you,
okay.
I can get to Providence. Dritz lives really close to Providence.
I was thinking earlier today, like, might have to plan a long weekend or something.
Is it snowing there yet?
It's not snowing here yet, dude. Smitty, dude, I'll bring you to the Underdark. We'll show you the whole operation. You would poop a cinder block and probably be like, "Wow, I want all of that."
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. We're very close to Providence, so you let us know. That would be.
I was up in Boston like a year or 2 ago when we flew into Providence to get to where we were going. My sister-in-law was getting married, so
Heather wants to go to Salem. Eventually, she wants to go to
Providence. It's a nice little airport. It's not chaos like the Boston airport, which was an absolute just.
Yeah, Logan is chaos. Salem is chaos too. Salem is chaos.
Yeah. Well, it's like a tourist attraction. I wouldn't expect like anything less, really. But
how far is Salem from you? How far is Salem from Boston?
So I live like 2 miles north of Boston, and Salem's about half an hour, 40 minutes from me, with a little bit of traffic.
How far are you from Concord?
Concord, New Hampshire.
No, outside of
Concord,
Boston.
Mass. Oh, Concord, Mass. Ooh. Maybe like half an hour, 40 minutes. Maybe.
Boy, there was a restaurant that we went to for dinner there. That was the best steak I've ever had in my life. I dream about that steak still to this day. I want to. I've been meaning to hit up those people and be like, "Tell me, please, how you did this." Like, I don't live there.
What did you do? Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, we've my wife and I have literally talked about going up to visit my sister-in-law just to go back to that place to get.
What's the restaurant called?
Farm. Stand by.
He's Googling it right now. I miss East Coast pizza, man.
East Coast pizza, dude. Nothing better.
Nothing better.
Woods Hill Table. Seriously. It's incredible.
It's 28 minutes for me, Justin.
Okay, well, I'm going to come up there and we're going to go get steak.
It's 19 miles for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing when I moved out to Colorado, I was like, dang, I'm going to miss all that pizza.
Dude, the pizza, it's pretty serious around here. A lot of Italian people.
It's way different. Well, I used to live in Pennsylvania, and I was like an hour and a half away from New York.
Yeah.
And the pizza culture was just.
It's different, man.
Yeah,
The pizza culture.
The pizza culture. He's a well-educated. No, he's been there. He takes
It's-
one to know one, Justin. He can appreciate something a little finer in life. You know.
it's an experience.
Yeah, it's absolutely an experience.
And then you move like away from there, and there's not really like much that compares to it.
No, not at all.
You know,
No, I totally agree.
like
So-
there's a place here in town. It's
what else do you need?
there's a place here in town. It's Smoke and Oak. It's like coal-fired pizza.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I mean, it's not terrible. And there's another place, Diorio's. They have like a New York style pizza.
Okay.
So they're not.
Is
they're
it
not
actually?
terrible, but, it's a little. You know what I mean? Like it's not like 100%, but
Yeah. It's close enough.
yeah, it's close enough to where I don't miss it.
Okay.
But I mean, the way they have pizza shops over there that have gone, down through the family, and at that point, there's not really any like replicating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
The
There's
recipe.
so many. There's so many here. Like I can't even. Yeah.
And there's there has to be something in the water because they have pizza shops around the U.S. that actually like import their water from New York, which is crazy. So they can use it for their dough because there's something in New York water that like treats the dough.
It's the lead.
It's yeah, it's probably some crazy chemical. That's why we all have
It's all those dead bodies, all those rats,
The alligators in the sewers.
Yep.
Yeah,
They use the
good
blood
for
of
ya.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it's Ninja Turtle blood. Yeah, I'm dead. That's
It's in the
actually
sauce.
hilarious.
The flavor
Yep.
and the hair of Master Splinter. Yeah, see, alligators shit in the sewer. Yeah,
Yeah.
hey.
That's all it is. Yeah.
I mean, where else are they going to go, on the street?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, they're. Yeah. No.
I've never been to New York City.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
I feel like it'd be way too
It's a-
overstimulating.
It's overwhelming. There's just a lot of people.
There's so much going
Justin,
on.
for a simple Justin, listen, man. If Discord is overwhelming for you, then New York City is going to be way too overwhelming.
I'm gonna have a stroke.
Yeah, pal. Listen, I'd have to fucking hold your hand. All right, like that's what I'll tell you, pal.
You have to roll Justin around in one of those Red Rider wagons.
Yeah, literally with a seatbelt on and a helmet.
Okay. I mean, even like Savannah, like I'm like 30, 45 minutes from Savannah, Georgia, and that's like the closest big city, and that's overwhelming most times, especially downtown in particular. It's just I'm not used to traffic and bodies and
Oh man.
Yeah.
So we used to drive from Pennsylvania down to Seaside Heights, New Jersey, because my mom, she graduated in Seaside. So when she had like class reunions and stuff, we used to take the drive down there, and like it was like 5 or 6 lane traffic the whole way down.
Isn't it
And
lovely?
oh, dude, insane drivers,
Yep.
insane drivers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I live
gotta,
and
like-
breathe that, dude.
You gotta like watch all around your car.
I have a dash cam.
Yep.
Yeah. Front and back.
And that was back.
You have to turn them on every time, like when you get in the car. Like
No.
do this
If my car turns on, audio and video is being recorded.
Does it plug into your cigarette lighter? Or?
Yep.
I was kind of wondering about those because I've been seeing them around dash cams.
Dude, if you want to go to Unlimited, you shoot me a message and I'll the one I have, like I connect it with my phone, so I don't even have to like remove the camera to get the video or whatever. I just connect to it on an app. It's awesome.
Yeah, because there's some pretty bad drivers out in Colorado too.
Yep. Yeah. It sucks.
I've came close to a bunch of accidents here, and I like it's insane to me like how people get their driver's license.
Well, so someone totaled my car when I was parked on the side of the road at work, and I literally just got out of the car, downloaded the video, showed it to the cop. The cop was like, "Okay," and then I got everything covered, essentially.
So yeah,
You
it kind of saved you.
Can't argue with a dash cam, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know, man. AI.
Dude, AI is taking over. I don't trust any videos I watch anymore.
It's getting better and better, dude.
Yep.
Moving faster than our species can adapt. I don't like
Kind of
it.
scary.
We were talking about something in the. Someone was talking about the energy thing with the AI. What's the big buildings they use for servers and stuff? Data.
Data centers?
Yeah. We're talking about those and how much energy they're taking. I'm like, dude, we're just every day we get closer and closer to the human incubator battery things from the Matrix.
Yeah.
We'll be there in no time.
Yep.
Yeah. I just hope it's sea serpents, That's all.
I hope it's at least a good incubator.
Yeah.
As long as I can bring my spiders with me, I'll be all right.
Yeah. I'll be good. I'll be a good little battery.
I don't care what happens. Just let me have my animals.
Yeah. I'll be a good battery, I promise.
Well, we're at the 2-hour mark. Was there anything else we wanted to touch upon, Phil?
I think it's time. It's time. Oh, I'm good. We touched upon everything.
Yep.
Especially Bramble.
Every square.
Especially Bramble, yeah.
Touched upon all of Bramble.
And how to sex millipedes.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Tons of millipede sexing tonight.
Got to do a Pete episode at some point.
Yeah.
I'm working.
Like all of it. Centipedes, millipedes.
Like every pede, myriapods, chilopoda, the whole shebang.
Yep.
Sure.
That'd be cool.
I won't know what I'm talking about or anything about them other than that I can tell you what's a centipede and what's a millipede, but
Millipedes won't bite. Centipedes don't care.
Centipedes, they will bite.
They'll get you.
I know that I'm not keeping centipedes.
Not yet.
Dude, I've been half tempted to hold my Dihani. It's like this long right now.
Don't, dude. It's a false sense of security. Okay. I've never been bit by a centipede. I don't need to be bit by a centipede. But I'm telling you, Dahani, those old world peds, dude, they got monkeys and shit trying to grab them out of holes and eat them. Like you definitely
you don't want to be the
yeah, dude. I cannot. I would rather hold. Just don't do that. Yeah.
Literally anything.
Literally, yeah. Like my Dahani would all of mine are so spastic.
Yeah.
They're so cooked.
That's dude. I hand them like big adult dubias, like the really big females,
and
he just grabs them. Yeah, and I'm like
vaporizes it.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Yeah.
But I had captive bred plings here before. They were only maybe like this big, dude, and those I had them like they were like going in between my fingers.
You
and
still have to be careful. Those can pack a punch.
Yeah,
those can bite you, and those hurt like a son of a gun too.
Mm-hmm. It was just trying to get them into the because I use these for all my slings.
Yeah.
And trying to get the centipedes into these wasn't an easy task.
Yeah, you got to use something tall. Mm-hmm.
But I found out like if you hold the lid on the back and then you kind of like poke them in there and hurry up and close the lid.
Yeah, they're good.
Yep. But like the first couple, they were kind of like cruising around, and I actually have a video of one like it was like going in between like my fingers, and it was only like it was a little guy, but
they're super cool, they're super cute, but don't trust them.
Yeah, they're just it's just one of those things though. Like I'm half tempted, but at the same time, I heard they got some pretty wicked bites.
Dude, if you PM me, I'll show you some pictures.
Send me some. I want to see.
Are they from like Best Gore?
No, dude, a friend of mine got bit by a subspinaps, and his hand
Oh.
looks like a balloon. So
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
wonder, like, as far as toxicity and composition wise, like how many of those are on par with like
dude,
copperheads
McGonagall
and
wrote.
stuff?
I don't know if they're that bad, but McGonagall wrote a whole chapter on toxicology and handling in that centipede book we were talking about earlier.
And what was his conclusion? That it sucks if you get bit?
I don't know. I haven't read
Oh,
that part
okay.
yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, still learning how to read.
Yeah, you're getting there, buddy.
Yeah. It's tough, man.
I mean, it can't be nice. Like, like you said,
It's bad.
they've adapted to like things reaching
It's
in their
bad.
burrows and stuff. So
Yeah, it is bad. You
Yeah.
will know about it. It won't be like, oh, this male bit me. Like, he was trying to, get with the house spider. Like, you'll be like, holy sweet baby Jesus.
You're like, we got to close the podcast down right now.
Yeah, I gotta go. Flush my hand down the toilet.
go-
Like, yeah,
Swallow a box of Benadryl.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Take as many antihistamines as I can right now over the counter.
Yep.
Just
Sorry to
Go-
cut it short, guys. We got to go.
Yeah. guzzle a bottle of kids Benadryl. Just drink the
Yeah.
whole-
Boof it.
But yeah, I'm running the Black Friday sale probably till next Friday on my website. 20% off if you use
Say
Black
that.
Friday 20 at checkout.
Oh man.
I've been thinking about doing something on my my fourth wall merch page too. For the t-shirts and hats and things like that. I just go through fourth wall for everything. I use the Bella Canvas t-shirts,
Oh yeah.
so they're super comfortable.
Top tier.
And yeah, just trying to do what I can. It seems like the spider business is kind of up and down. That's why I've been thinking, like when I mentioned earlier about just like branching out to mantids, frogs, maybe, and
Centipedes.
maybe more. Yeah, I
Get into
got that.
centipedes.
I got that one centipede just to see how I feel about it, and he's been pretty cool.
Is it a boy or a girl?
I don't know. I haven't sexed it yet.
You should drown it. Pop its genitals.
I would just be brave. I'll get a welding glove and just hold it.
Doesn't work like that, dude. They're
Do
gonna
it?
not contract. Yeah, it's gonna be trying to contract its butthole when you're trying to pop its butthole out. Yeah, nah, dude. They gotta be sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid to do that because I heard like you could drown it or you could do the CO2 trick.
Yep.
But I'm just always afraid to do that because I don't want to accidentally kill them.
Yeah. So you just get it super
Sorry, man.
cold. They fall asleep super quick, and it's just like popping a snake, except it's a centipede, and it will mess you up. And then you put it back in its enclosure, and it comes back to life, and it's like, holy shit, what just happened?
Why does my butthole feel weird?
Yeah, why does my butthole feel funny?
Oh, I'm awfully sore.
Was that aliens?
Have I been probed? Have I been probed?
Something feels off.
The old Bill Cosby trick. That's Bart Wang 52. That was pretty funny. Bart Wang 52.
And yeah, I think I went over like shipping and stuff like that. It's going to be stopping here.
Yeah, and you said next Palm Street's going to be coming up.
Yeah, Saturday. I'm thinking about setting things up for Saturday. I know it's kind of a short notice, but
buy Dylan's stuff. You heard it, everyone.
Buy my things.
Yeah, buy Dylan's things.
Yeah,
I pack my boxes with polyfill.
He does.
Yeah.
I don't use newspaper.
Yeah, and he uses Bramble.
And I use Bramble.
Well, shop around at 8deadlysins.net. Give them a follow, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff.
And
YouTube. YouTube channel.
Yep. Yeah, I've been trying to get more. I've been doing the Tarantula Thursday videos like every other Thursday. And then I do Wacky Wednesdays. On Wednesday, I'll do like a discount on my website. Yesterday, I didn't do anything discount wise because I'm already running that Black Friday sale. So I was like, I don't really know what else to do, you know. And
There's only
then
so many discounts you can do.
yeah, exactly. Before I give away stuff for free, but yeah, I've been just doing that, and then shows will be starting up here probably January.
Nice.
Again, I don't know how I feel about like expos like Show Me. They're talking about raising the price of tables and stuff, so I don't know. It's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
With Palm Street, you might not need to do that.
Yeah, I know Tyler Kirk hasn't done a auction or a show like ever.
There's no need.
Yeah, I helped him with one. He came to Colorado and he reached out, and me and him ran the Spider Shop booth. So
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
yeah, that was a cool experience. We went out like bowling afterwards and had a good time. Ate some nachos.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. And it was funny. Like when I first met Tyler, it was like I was kind of like newer to the business side of things, and like when I met him, it felt like I was meeting a celebrity. But he was like, I'm just
you're eating nachos at the bowling alley.
Yeah, and we just like ordered a pizza and stuff. We were just like chilling out in the hotel room and hanging out. But I mean,
Wow.
he's just a super humble dude, But it was funny because he was like, I felt the same exact way when he met like Tom Patterson. He was like fangirling, and Tom's like, I'm just a guy that likes spiders, man.
Just Tom.
Dude, I saw Tom at White Plains when I bought my first centipede from Tom, and I was
like Tom Patterson.
Here, take my money.
Yeah. That's like when I started talking to Frank Soma. That's how I kind of felt talking to Frank.
Yeah.
But after a while, they just kind of become normal human beings.
Yeah.
Frank got me into the true spiders. He sent me like wolf spiders and stuff like that, and then I got into wandering spiders and huntsmen and stuff like that. So, I blame him for my true spider addiction.
Could be worse. Could be centipedes.
Could be centipedes. Are yours out? Like, do you see your centipedes a lot?
It depends. I see my polymorpha more often than my Dahani. If it's nighttime, I'll see my Dahani out hunting. I think I have 2 gravid ones. I'm not sure. Trying to work on that. I don't see those. But if they're hungry, then I'll see them for sure.
My Dahani kind of stays out sometimes. Like, he'll just chill on top of the substrate.
Yeah, does he have places to hide?
Yeah. I mean, he made like burrows in the dirt.
Yeah. He's a hungry boy. I bet he's a hungry boy.
Yeah. It's kind of like that worm from Beetlejuice, like how he just like burrows under the dirt. That's kind of like what he did, and then he'll move the water dish around and let me know when he's out of water. So
they're alien. It's so cool.
Yeah, they're definitely different. And I got this one on a whim. He was like $25 at my pet store when I worked there.
Yep. Yeah.
I was like,
they're
well,
pretty cool.
I'll try it. And then I'm like, well, now I need more centipedes.
Yes. Is he orange or yellow leg?
Orange. Or maybe, yep. No.
A little bit
He's orange. Orange. Yeah.
Yeah. Find out if he's a boy or a girl.
Drown his ass.
For sure.
I got a bunch of those.
Waterboard him.
I mean, I'd like to eventually get like a mint leg.
Those are cool.
Those are
cool.
Yeah.
Very finicky. Very sensitive.
To what?
Heat.
They like it cooler?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're mint. They're cold. Spearmint. Winter mint.
Chinese stuff. Yeah.
I like those what are they? Scolopendra hynanum.
Yeah, the black ones, the black
Yeah.
tigers. Yeah, those are really cool, man.
Yep.
They're definitely on my list. I really like the multi-dens right now. The
Mhm.
Chinese red-headed centipedes. I'm having a blast with those right now. And then same with the whitebeards.
I might be getting in some Scolopendra viridis wings after this
Yeah.
weekend.
I've got some viridis too. I think I have 3 or 4 of them. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
really
somebody
cool.
has captive hatched wings, so I might bring them in.
You should save a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Drown them, pop them, put them together.
I also have to work on scorpions too. I have those. I have 2 Centroides bicolor, and then I have a Centroides nigromanus.
I don't know, scorpions. That's
Um,
Smitty. Smitty, tap in.
Yeah. I love bicolor.
I tried to get a hold of Brandon Russell. He has that nigromanus male, and I'm like, hey, why don't you send me him? And Brandon's been hanging on to him for a while, so I don't know if I'm ever going to get that male.
Yeah, I've got the 2 pairs of Margaritatis, and I know one female for sure looks gravid, and the other one, it's kind of up in the air.
Dude, I love Centroides, man. Like
too.
bark scorpions are just so cool.
My favorite genus.
Yeah. Tidius is another one. I love Tidius.
Yeah, I've been cohabbing those Centroides and haven't had any issues. Which Margaritatis, from everything I've read, those are one of the least communal of the Centroides. So
Yeah.
it's been working out. I don't know, the males aren't dead yet, so
I have a couple of the Cerulatus. Centroides Cerulatus or Tidius. Tidius Cerulatus. I had 5, and then 3 of them like passed away.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the other 2 are doing great. So
I've had a hell of a time. Like my isometrists, like slowly lost those because I had some scorplings with those,
and
then with that that Hensai that I got at Daytona that had a brood, like slowly lost all those babies.
yeah,
I don't know what the deal is, but I'm having a hell of a time with
heat.
scorplings.
You needed more heat.
I think that's
You
what
needed more heat. Yeah.
And that's
Once you get that panel, get that in the little cabinet, you're gonna be cooking with gas.
Because it's just like those with the Hensai and the isometrics, dude. They just like weren't
so
growing.
sensitive.
They
They're so sensitive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's like that's like what I was thinking too with the ones that I lost, but I mean it stays pretty dang warm in here. And then I was like, well, maybe it's a humidity thing, but the substrate's nice and damp.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I don't know. I think it's just like the battle of the fittest, basically. But they are parthenogenic, so I mean, even if I only have 2, I'm gonna eventually have a buttload of scorpions.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I kept Stigmerus. I never kept Cerulatus, but
they're pretty cool.
Another genus that's very cool.
Yeah, I had a guy come up to me at an expo, and his female had a bunch of babies, and he's like, "Do you want some?" I'm like, "Sure, I want some, of course." So I set him up in one of these,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
just with a piece of cork bark in the back and keep the substrate damp. And like I said, 3 of them died, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Communal species are the most enjoyable to me. I don't.
Oh, dude, I love dumping crickets in there and just seeing them go nuts.
Yeah.
I'll put small crickets in there, and they'll, like, if they can grab them, they'll eat them. So I like scorpions because of that reason, because they're kind of like fearless.
They're
cool.
Yeah.
A lot of spiders I have, you put something in there and they're like, oh,
if it's not the right size.
Yeah, you spooked me. But not scorpions. Scorpions
they're metal.
They are. So
well, we will go ahead and call it.
Yep.
deadlysins.net, fulviusapparel.com. 'Tis the season sale going on now. Buy 2, get 1 free site-wide now until New Year's Day. Already had a handful of sales, it looks like, coming from my notifications. So
Join Tarantula Addicts.
join Tarantula Addicts.
Shout out no.
If you're not on Discord,
Get on Discord.
It's worth checking out. I'm not on Discord for anything else. I'm just with the Tarantula Addicts thing, and it's a good place. Check it out.
You have to, maybe one day I'll have to figure that out.
You can do it, man. If I can do it, you can do it. And we'll be back for. We're not going to have Snicks and Stogies Monday because Phil has something going on. I don't know what. Phil Wolf, not Phil King. We have too many.
Different Phil. Different Phil.
Yep. COVID. He has COVID.
The Wolf. So Thursday next week, maybe no, because that's going to be Thanksgiving.
That's Thanksgiving.
We're not going to see y'all for a while, so we'll be back when we're going to be back.
Yeah, 12/11 we'll be back.
Yes.
For ArachNerds.
Maybe,
I've got it planned out.
Have another one snuck in there. Maybe I got to look at the calendar.
Depends because I'm going to be at Hamburg.
Oh,
so
that's
we'll
right.
see.
That's right. Okay.
Yep.
With Dave Fisher, right?
Is he going to be there?
It'd be cool to have him on the podcast.
Oh man, yeah, you're right. Okay, maybe
put
I'll
the bug in his ear, but the time zone thing is the biggest.
Yeah.
I'll put more bugs.
Usually requires us to just do it on a Saturday morning for
which
us.
Is fine.
Which is fine.
We could do that. Yeah, for Dave.
Volker Vonworth would be another cool one.
I'd really like to make that happen too.
Yeah, it's like he's up there.
I don't even know where he's not in the UK. He's like
he's in Germany,
Eastern Europe or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's German folk.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make that happen too at some point. We got a pretty decent list. Mine is more so in my head. Phil actually writes his down because Phil is much more organized than I am. So
Justin would be tickled pink if he could bring Andrew Smith. Pick his brain about.
I can't freaking wait
about Pokies.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait for that next documentary to come out because his work is so good.
It's kind of monotone, but there's a lot of information.
Yeah, it's really impressive the amount of work that they do on those, just in terms of like the history of the people involved and things like that. It's really impressive. But we will see everybody when we see you. Thank you again, Dylan.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a good holiday, guys.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
See ya.